All right, we live.
All right.
Ew.
Wait a minute. Oh, they take this shit away August 1st, bro. What? Oh, that's
I
trash.
thought it was September.
It's a you gonna have to try youtube.com/webcam.
Yeah, but only one person can use this shit. That's the crazy part.
Yeah, that's what I was pretty sure of. But like, I'm pretty sure webcam is just for one person. It's not for a live stream.
We
You
have to
can't
start
Right.
doing
invite.
this.
You might
Yeah, it's
can
just for
invite
one
people.
person.
We have to start doing shit
No,
on
it's
Discord.
it's
Dude.
gonna be only for one person. So you wouldn't be able to do the podcast.
I think we're gonna have to do it through Discord.
Yep.
What
So
when do they have an official date when they're removing it?
August 1st.
damn.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
That's my
just-
birthday.
Yep.
Yeah, just said that.
Oh, that's my birthday. God damn.
You guys can hear me?
August 1st.
Oh, that's the
Yeah, we
anniversary
hear
of the
you.
fucking podcast, there, right?
Yeah.
Oh, your birthday.
Well,
Really?
yeah. Well, I think the anniversary of the podcast is like actually August 5th, or it might be August 1st. I think it's August though. It's early August.
You gonna do a
Yeah,
little reunion for that episode or no?
Ugh.
You
Oh,
messy
man.
nigga. Why you so messy, Tony?
What
What you
It's
mean?
Tony.
are we doing for 200?
Shit, what are they? What are the
I don't
viewers
know,
doing
like-
for 200? Shit.
Shit.
Well, one just tipped BG20.
Shit, what they tipping us?
Well,
to?
appreciate that.
That's the question.
Oh shit. So yeah, we're probably gonna have to move to Discord for real. OBS and Discord. That'll have to be the move.
Yep.
We don't have to have our cameras on or nothing, but we'll have to use Discord. Google on that fuck shit again as usual.
Don't worry, the Stadia will be perfect.
Nothing new.
The Stadia will be perfect.
Appreciate all the viewers coming out. Sorry for the delay again, but not having a PC makes this a little bit difficult. But we appreciate y'all coming out. Make sure you hit the like button. Whippable Podcast episode 198. We're on Spotify, Google Play, Sound, all of that. So keep in mind also, since I don't have my PC with me right now, that all of the uploads to the audio sites, they will be delayed. Like, so usually I have them up by like Tuesday, Wednesday. Now they're going to be up like a little bit later in the week for like a little bit, probably until like August. Yeah, until like mid-August, it's
Damn.
going to be like that. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff going on right now. So yeah, it'll be like that until about mid-August. So yeah, let's do the introductions. Jimmy.
Hey, what's up, man? J-Making Games.
Hey, hold up. The Patreon paying for more than that intro. We need a little more.
This nigga
What else you
Tony.
need? You need an interview?
You need to you need to earn your keep.
Oh,
Stupid.
okay.
I heard Tony doing interviews. Who you interviewed so far?
Oh,
Hey, man. Hey, Jack's coming up next.
All right. Jack.
What's good, y'all? Hope everybody having a good week, man. And let's get to it.
Tony.
Hey, man, you see it. Hey, I came on here because at first I was just gonna like upload some videos and not really care about how they performed. But then I checked on this girl I went out with, and she was like outperforming me on the views. So I was like, I need to go on Weapon World, get my shit hot real quick. You know how rappers go on, a press run when they album drop, like they go on Breakfast Club. This is my Breakfast Club. I'm here to get my shit hot real quick.
Oh,
This is
Wow.
my press run.
Wow. Okay. H Dog.
What's going on, y'all? It's H-Dog Gaming making my Weapon Wheel podcast debut. Hope y'all had a fantastic week, and let's get into it.
sound like Jack move.
Bro, why do people keep saying that shit, bro?
Saying
What
that?
the
I thought I was
fuck?
the only one that had people saying that, yo.
Nah, I thought
I
that was
don't
Jack
see
move for a sec.
I don't think that sound like Jack move. I don't think
They
so.
just saying it because we both.
Bruh. Or both. Yeah, it could be that.
Yeah, both country.
I mean, from the south, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah,
Watch
that
your
means y'all
fucking
die.
mouth. Why? Come on, BG.
Y'all diets are trash. You niggas
Oh,
eating cat. Heard y'all love catfish.
What's wrong
I
with
hate
catfish?
catfish.
Oh, see, H-Dog ain't really from the south. Then that's crazy.
Yeah, we all
Well,
sound like y'all from different
I'm
parts.
allergic. I'm allergic to catfish.
All right.
Mm. Blandrew.
What's going on, everybody?
Is that Bond?
What's going on, everybody? Tired as hell today from this weekend, but be sure to check me out on. Oh, damn. Can't check me out on Twitter anymore. My bad. Be sure to check me out on YouTube, though. That's one place where, the social reject clowns can't get to me yet.
Wow. Yeah, so you like perma-banned now, Bond. How does it like? What are your thoughts on this? How do you feel?
Really don't feel anything. All that changes is now I clown people on YouTube videos instead of Twitter. That's the only difference. All that changes, I'll now be getting paid to make more content.
I really don't know how you guys keep falling for these guys, man.
Yeah, I don't.
You, BG, Jimmy, Smooth. I'm like, geez, can't you just not reply to these guys?
Hey,
bro, I didn't even reply.
It's very hard.
Yo, I didn't even reply to the guy. I just went on a flagging spree.
hit that button, bro. You good?
I mean, you got this guy calling people retarded and calling people mental and making memes about Etica and being crazy and stuff. But they trying to say I'm the bad guy. Got these guys throwing around the N-word and everything.
Yeah, no. What's happening now is so Twitter is banning you for using the N-word in any form. Like, even though I'm clearly black, because that's what I got flagged for last time. I said something like, oh, yeah, I was arguing with Kofi. I was like, this nigga Kofi crazy, as usual. I'm saying that. And that's what I got flagged for.
Man, with
saying
the
this
A
nigga Kofi.
you can ban.
Yeah, with the A, I obviously ain't called Kofi a nigger. Like,
Jesus.
I mean, I could.
I'm not asking. I don't know.
Yeah, you know what's crazy though, PG? These are the same versions that be talking about don't censor our teenage anime girls that we're fighting against censorship. And what do? They flag my shit down.
No, man.
Straight up ass hypocrites.
They got it.
Hey,
Crazy,
this man
bro.
BG used to flagging on Twitter though.
I don't. Who have I flagged on Twitter? I don't.
I got the
flag anybody
receipts.
on Twitter.
Hey, I got the receipts.
Oh yeah, did you say something about it came to your account or some shit?
Yeah, I got an email about BG reporting people.
Oh yeah. It was. Who was it? It was some nobody. It was some dumbass nobody.
Yo,
This shit crazy.
I think Tony flagged somebody in PG's name.
Oh shit.
Nah.
Yeah, I don't remember who I flagged, but it wasn't nobody important. Like I ain't out here flagging like relevant people. If I flag
we don't flag people with clout.
nah, like
Good shit.
it usually be like trolls with like an egg in their avatar with like 5 followers. You talk crazy to me, you definitely getting flagged.
Hey, that man was like, hey, Hard 8, check your DMs. This man flagged him. I was dying.
Oh God.
Hey man, niggas can't make me feel bad.
Yeah, this crap is crazy. These people talk about censorship and everything, and they weaponize the death of another man, talking all this good stuff about you're retarded, you're mentally ill, all this other crazy stuff. And yeah, notice how none of these dudes made any mention of Etica and me until this dude passed.
I was noticing a lot of that.
Man, there was not one person that ever talked about me and Etica until that dude passed. And
They're using.
Oh yeah,
They're using him as ammo.
Just like that man, they weaponized the use of another man. This man ain't even in the grave yet, and they using him as ammo.
Yeah,
and they're the ones making fun of him earlier.
Yeah, they're using his death and what you've like said about him previously to make you look like a bad person. I'm like, you're weaponizing his death, and that's corny. First of all,
pretty much.
And I guess we can get into that. Like, I don't want to get too far into that, but it happened. It's a big deal in the community, so it's like we have to talk about it. We don't have to necessarily talk about him so much. We can, I guess, if y'all want, we could address like the mental health part of it. I want to say this though, right? Because apparently there's some people think that I backtrack or I'm backtracking on anything I said about Etica. I don't backtrack on anything.
Everybody thought he was crying wolf.
Yeah, like I don't take back anything I've said about Etica, and I don't feel bad about anything I've said because one, you can't make me feel bad if you lied 5 times and then you didn't lie the 6th time. I don't feel bad about believing you were lying. I don't feel bad about that.
It's the boy who cried wolf.
Exactly. Yeah. Why would I feel bad about that? I'm supposed to believe the nigga every single time. Am I supposed to do that? I'm not doing that. So I don't know. And then people are like, when I call them a clout chaser or an attention seeker. This is going to be like breaking. This is going to be amazing to some people. You can be mentally ill and still be a clout chaser. It's not mutually exclusive.
Go on Instagram. Look at all these women trying to clout chase. They're mentally ill.
Man.
They're like saying they're gonna commit suicide because IG is gonna take away the like button.
Exactly. So I'm like, I don't know why people are like, I don't know why they're acting like you can't be both or something. It's just
these dudes never gave a damn about that, man. They're mad because I said, look, I called this 7 months ago, and I was like, when I said specifically this dude needs to get some help or something bad's going to happen to him. That's what I said.
I do. If anything,
they're acting like I was bragging about being right.
Like, if anything, if you know anything about mental illness, one of the things that a lot of mentally ill people do, or people that are like having issues and having suicidal thoughts, one of the main things they do is seek like a public attention from whatever audience they have. So what did I say that was wrong? Like, because y'all felt like it had a negative connotation attached to it? Like,
look at all these losers on Twitter. They're all depressed. They all claim they're depressed and suffering. And what do? They go online and harass and attack people. That's their outlet because they don't have lives.
No, but in the case of Etica specifically, like, I don't want to like clown the guy or anything, but it just seemed par for the course, like everything he's been doing leading up to this point. Like even before the whole getting his YouTube channel shut down, he was live streaming the dark web. So I was never like, oh man, this guy's just gone off the deep end. I was like, this is just Etica being Etica. So when it finally happened, I was like, wow, okay, he really was having problems. So
Jack, this guy's saying, didn't Bond celebrate that man's death?
Oh man,
these people are When did I ever sell? We had that whole video. Even Rev's wife was laughing like these people are losers.
Like, is it unfortunate a black man died that had potential? Of course. Am I sad about it? No, I didn't know him. Like, and that's the other thing I hate. People like seem to want to attack you if you're not sad about somebody dying. I'm like, bro, real talk. Niggas die every day, B. I'm not crying. I'm not sad about somebody who died 5 blocks down from me who I never met. It's the same thing with Etica. Yeah, he was in the community, but I didn't know this nigga. Like, why do you have to feel sad about someone dying that you don't know? I don't expect, like, God forbid in my untimely death, I don't expect niggas that don't know me to be crying. No, you don't know me. Why? Like, you don't have to cry. You're not obligated to do that.
Yo, when he made that video, he said something. He talked about like social media and YouTube. Does anybody know what actually made him feel like he needed to do that? Like, what's the real reason? Was it the YouTube channel? Because does anybody actually know why he decided to do that?
I don't know. I heard something about driving all his friends away or something like that. Just letting
he said that,
down,
but he also brought up YouTube, and I got confused because I'm like, didn't he get his own YouTube channel taken down?
I know it had something to do with his ex-girlfriend at the time.
Oh no, that was his own fault. His channel got taken down.
That's what I'm saying. But when he brought that up, I was kind of confused because he was like, yeah, hopefully my death will, because I said that on Twitter. He said, hopefully my death will make YouTube a better place. I'm like, well, didn't you get your own channel taken down? I really didn't understand what was the issue that made him go that far.
Like this guy said, YouTube was it was his life. Like I said before, people are so detached from the real world. They don't have real world friends. They don't have real world relationships. They don't
you can't say that about him though.
He definitely
those people that he was interacting with were YouTubers. I forgot those weren't people he grew up with who he fucking like went through puberty and middle school and high school and like knew him from the, you know what I'm saying? It's completely different. Me meeting somebody now compared to meeting somebody I grew up with is completely different.
I have friends that I'm close with that I met a couple months ago. I don't really think that matters. Like if
it does matter because people know you from where you came from to where you are now.
Yeah, you do need to have some friends that you don't know, like from off the internet.
I just think if YouTube is like extremely important to you, like if this is something that you like depend on for your happiness, that's a problem because YouTube is extremely volatile. The people you interact with are volatile. The experience on YouTube is volatile. It's inconsistent. So it's I understand some YouTube or gaming or anything can be somebody's escape, but I don't think YouTube should be, I don't think it should be your go-to thing that you depend on to be happy. Because it's not like real life. Like you need a stable foundation in real life to depend on. And I think that's the main, that's the main important thing to take away from this. Like, and yeah, people get mental checks, go see a psychiatrist, because I've been told, of some people that that we know in this community that suffer from depression and like mental issues and all that that most people wouldn't know. So plenty of people are suffering from it. So it is what it is, man. We don't got to stay on it. I mean, does anybody have anything else to say about it?
I do. I have one more thing, because the point I'll make where I said that you need to have real people in your life, right? When you go see a psychiatrist or you talk to somebody, are you talking to them through text on Twitter, or are you going to meet them personally?
In person.
Exactly. The end. It's completely different talking and interacting to a real live human being than being on the internet and trying to substitute real life human interaction for text on a computer.
I still don't know where this narrative is coming from, where he didn't have real life friends.
I didn't see any real life friends who weren't YouTubers.
I don't know about that part, that he didn't have real life friends. I would say he didn't have it just didn't seem like he had a solid support system that was like, that was like encouraging him to do the right thing and stay on like some type of treatment. I mean, like I kind of saw this like, the only way when he came out of
his support cast was YouTubers. It wasn't people that grew up with him.
Well, that's just the people but you don't.
And these people weren't trying to support him; they were trying to get him to make more content.
That's just the people you know. You don't know if there's people behind the scenes or anything like that.
We don't.
Well, he supposedly did have friends behind the scenes that he isolated himself from.
Exactly. Yeah.
As far as the YouTube thing, people do know that he had a YouTube channel that he wanted out of the contract, so he got the channel flat. We know that already. But like I said, it was weird that he brought that up when he made that last video. That's what I was talking about.
Like, and it was like it was definitely a spiral. Like I saw this going bad. Like I really thought this was gonna go bad when he checked into went to that mental hospital and they checked him out the same day. I'm like, this is gonna end up bad because
he wanted help. Because clearly he wanted help when he did that.
I think they forced him to go though.
Yeah, but why did you know how hard it is to go into a place like that in New York and get out? It was very weird that he got out like that. It was weird.
But here's from what I'm told, when you go into one of these like places, and right, regardless of where it's at, whether it's New York or not, the only way they absolutely keep you there is like if you're like full blown, like you have no control of your mind. Like he's a functioning, because there's plenty of functioning people that are mentally ill. He was functioning. So as long as you're functioning, you can talk your way out of any institute.
That's, you know what? I'm gonna just say it. I'm gonna say this flat out because it's gonna be, a little off what I'm about to say, but some people get it. I actually was wondering, did they let him go because he may not have had insurance? Because usually, if they could get money off you and you walk into a place like that, they will keep you and milk your insurance. It was weird that they let him go, man. Then he had the incident with the police, and I know that'll mess your life up. That, like, what he did there on that video, that may look like it was nothing, but a lot of people need to understand, when he swung at that police officer, that will fuck your life up. It'll make it hard for you to find a place. It'll make it hard for you to get a job. It'll make it hard for you to do business, because that was the kind of promotion he didn't need for the person that he was.
Yeah, I mean, and people function with this type of stuff. I mean, listen, there's functioning crack addicts, there's functioning meth addicts, so people can function with a lot of things.
But usually, when you, like I said, if you got like some insurance and you go into a place like that, they will try to keep you in there. I'm telling you, like you might not even have nothing wrong with you. They'll be like, "Hold on, we gonna find something wrong with you." It's like when you take your car to a mechanic. It's like they're gonna find something to fix.
Yeah. Hey, man, we can get off of this. Point is, take care of your mental health. That's the
people whole thing about this. They'll stay continuing to hide behind anime avatars, using the internet as a safe place, being fucking virgins that are child predators, fapping over to tiny anime children. That's their life.
You got this stuff written down, Bon?
No, I'm like you. I'm like you. I can talk and speak.
Yeah, I can talk too.
Hey man, like I said, not like definitely, you know, people go get your mental health fixed. Not like anybody wish this on them. Not crying about it at the same time, but definitely don't wish it on nobody.
Hell no.
All right, so we can move on from that and talk about actual gaming. PlayStation 5 strategy. PlayStation 5 strategy, they said, is to please the hardcore gamer, continue to make AAA experiences, and lock down some time exclusives. How does this sound to y'all?
This sound fire.
Sounds great to me.
Business as usual.
Yeah.
It sounds like they just, you know, catering to you Sony ponies.
Why was people upset about this?
People really was upset about that. I think you know what irked me when I seen it, but I know it's business. I know what it was. It had to be the timed exclusive thing.
But the thing about it is, the people that was getting upset were the same people cheering for shit like Tomb Raider.
Hey.
So how they upset?
Because Sony got all the money, man. Relax.
Dead Rising 3,
Epic
y'all
and
remember
Sony,
that?
Epic and Sony.
What it is.
And then they had a picture of Batman. I got tight when I seen that. I was like, hold on, why do they got a picture of Batman from Arkham Knight?
It's just an example, man. Just an example.
Yeah, don't do that. I'm gonna be tight.
Because when you're coming off the last generation, which you won, you have first dibs to the best possible like timed exclusives and like DLC and you know all that type of stuff. So it's safe to say Sony will have like, you know, because they came off being the market leader with the PS4, all the third parties going to be like, yeah, I'm down to do a third party you know, 1 year deal with you. I'm cool with that. Now they still have to like continue to dominate to keep that type of pull, because Microsoft had that coming in, but then they lost that.
Yeah.
Yep.
They'll never get it back though.
Contracts are contracts.
This is the thing with this thing about timed exclusivity, right? If you're doing a timed exclusivity with Microsoft, it's pretty much a Game Pass deal. You got to let them know, hey, we're gonna put this on the service, shit like $1 a month, and you know, I guess with the bag right down.
No, they're not forcing nobody to do it.
No, but if it's an exclusivity deal with Microsoft, where are they promoting their game at? On Game Pass. They have nowhere else to promote their game. They don't promote just selling games anymore. Or unless they put it on Steam through fucking.
That's what it seems like, but they are giving the developer the option, and that was the whole reason to entice people to say, "Hey, we got more users if you allow us to put it on Games Pass and put it on PC."
If they don't put it on Games Pass, it's not every mixed messaging.
Well, here's the thing: Games Pass is also still exclusive to Xbox from PC. There's a lot of games that's not on PC that's in Games Pass.
Man, look,
it has to be crossplay enabled.
I don't want to ask Jimmy real quick. Jimmy, you might not know this. What is the budget for Gears 5?
The budget for Gears 5. I actually I don't know what the budget is for Gears 5, but why did you say that?
I was watching a Jez 7780 video, you know, Grinds My Gears, and he was talking about how, you know, they pretty much filmed all the cutscenes from Gears of War 5, but apparently they only mocapped 4 or 5 cutscenes out of the entire game, and the rest of them are just like CGI, like computer generated shit. That struck me as weird, man. I never heard. You know, when you hear about a game being mocapped, it's usually the whole game. But I don't know. That struck me as kind of strange. I'm just wondering, did the Game Pass budget hit them? I don't know.
Well, I'm assuming the budget was higher than 4, which was what, 100 million.
You think they put more than 100 million on this game?
Based off what I've been hearing, yeah.
To put that bitch
on
a
lot.
That's right.
Man, Jimmy hears a lot.
You hear a lot.
I'll be right about a lot too, though.
What you heard? You heard some H-Dog?
Yeah.
Nah, I ain't hear nothing.
I'll be right about a lot too, though. By the way, if you go check the videos.
We don't know, Jimmy. We don't know.
I mean, go check my E3 video and see if I wasn't like 99% accurate.
Oh man,
you know.
Wait, did Sony say they were focusing on AAA exclusives or third-party games?
Both.
They're focused on their own, you know, making their own first-party exclusives, and also getting third-party timed exclusives.
So it's business as usual.
That's what I understand about the community, though, right? Now, when PlayStation 4 originally got announced, and they had a heavy emphasis on, you know, indie titles and shit like that, you know, the same thing that made Microsoft Online with the 360 popping with the Xbox Live Arcade. You know, the shit that was touted. When PlayStation started doing this, they were ridiculed, made fun of.
Let me tell you why.
Indie Station 4.
Let me tell you what happened, Jack.
What happened?
This is not a coincidence, right?
What happened, BG?
You do you realize when the whole narrative that exclusives are bad really came up? When PlayStation exclusives started dominating.
Facts.
Really? Okay.
Suddenly, when all of these, single player, quote unquote cinematic games were selling, they're like, hold on, too many of these games are selling 10 million. Exclusives are bad.
And that's crazy.
Out of nowhere.
Yeah, now exclusives are bad. Now saying you actually promote AAA games, a thing that people seem to be clamoring for. Now that's bad. How that work? I don't get it. It's like it seems like it's an energy shift in the community. But I digress. I digress.
It is.
Is it that they were talking about exclusives or the third party stuff that they're trying to keep from other?
No. It's exclusives. They've made it very clear. They do not believe like any. See, and here's the thing. I can't even say any because I don't see this type of slander at all when it comes to like Nintendo exclusives. It's only PlayStation exclusives.
No, people been
I've never in my life seen anybody be like, I am mad at Nintendo having exclusive games. I've never seen it.
Nintendo has been for years. People have been saying they need to go third party. They don't want to play on Nintendo.
No, wait a minute. The reason
that's different. That's different.
No, even when Bayonetta 2 came out,
they said about weak hardware is. That's why they said about Nintendo.
No, even when Bayonetta 2 came out, people were like, "Come on, man! I don't want to buy a Nintendo console to play Bayonetta. Just put it everywhere."
They'll never go third party because if their games are on every different platform, they're gonna get the opposition platform.
Yeah, but okay. So people, the thing is, the difference is people don't when they talk about the PlayStation exclusives being a problem. It's not even that they don't want to buy the hardware. That's not their reason. Like it's definitely when it comes to Nintendo, people are like, I don't want to play.
Let's
on Nintendo
talk
platform.
about what it really is. It's not just that exclusives are bad. It's that PC gamers and their elaborate and extravagant rigs feel threatened by the way God of War looks, by the way Horizon looks, by the way Uncharted looks, by the way Spider-Man looks, by the way these games are selling 10 million.
Me and Jack was just talking about that earlier, and I'm gonna keep it real with you. I feel crazy because like years ago, if you would have said like, oh, PC gamers are like acting fearful of Sony exclusives, I'm like, why the fuck would they do that? Like it sounds dumb, but when you see the tweets of a lot of PC gamers, it doesn't even when they criticize PlayStation exclusives, it doesn't even seem like criticism coming from like a point of like critique, like constructive. It's literally like, this game is threatening to the platform that I play on, and it should be on PC. That's literally how it sounds. It's so strange.
You hate to see it.
Well, I as far as PC guys go, I only follow Bond and Alex like that. But Alex at least gives reasons as to why he doesn't care for certain PC.
Yeah, while he up there loving Uncharted and loving The Last of Us and loving God of War.
Well, he hates
God of War.
He doesn't like it, but he loves Nintendo exclusives.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he does.
Games.
So I don't see.
It's funny how he loves Nintendo exclusives because Nintendo has no features, and I'm pretty sure he like Epic Game exclusives because Epic Games has no features.
No, he said stuff he likes about PlayStation. Like he's even playing God of War 2 right now. He said, "Okay, God of War 2 is a good game."
I know.
No, he started God of War 3, didn't he?
No, I think he's on 2 right now.
The reason why these people hate on exclusives, they're formerly console gamers who made the jump to PC, and now it's follow the leader. They feel threatened.
Yeah, it's weird. Like I don't know why I just don't understand why. Like, and it's like
because these are kids, they're losers. They're born in broadband gamers. They're born in 3D gamers.
PC gamers are starting to want that AAA experience that they see on PlayStation.
But
absolutely,
they feel like, but they don't have it. You can't play God of War on PC.
But I'm saying there's plenty of
and PlayStation is getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger.
PlayStation's always been big.
I said it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and they feel like they're becoming a company that has more and more stuff.
This shit crazy.
Because y'all hear me?
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah.
PlayStation exclusive on their platform. PC wants it, Xbox wants it, Nintendo wants it. Everybody wants a God of War for their platform. Everybody wants a.
Hey man,
a God of War.
Yeah, God of War was a great game. It was probably the best game of this generation, and it was exclusive.
Well, how about this? How about this? Valve makes billions of dollars a year. I'm sure they got the potential to make one. They can go make one. What's the issue?
But you know what they're making? Auto chess. Exactly.
Hey man, where Half-Life 3 at?
Hold on. So listen. Let me ask you a question. Let me leave this by saying, God of War, was it a good game or not?
Yeah,
Very.
Absolutely.
So if you don't have a PlayStation, would you not want a game like that on your platform?
Of course.
So that's what I think this PC thing is about. That's exactly what I think it's about. They see PlayStation buying more and more stuff, keeping it on their platform, and people went in.
Here's my question though, Jimmy. If you could drop, some of these dudes be saying they got $2,000-$3,000 rigs. Why can't you drop a, $200 and get a PlayStation? What's the issue?
Because I brought a $2,000 rig and I gotta go buy.
Bro, you can plug that bitch into your computer. It play on.
So look, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Do you go out to a 5-star restaurant every night, or sometimes you go to the Taco Bell and the McDonald's every now and again?
Exactly.
That was
What's the issue?
No. The issue is that sometimes you want a steak too on your platform. That was what I'm saying.
No, but he's saying the PlayStation is like a McDonald's or
Right. That's how PC. Right. He is right. Yeah. PC gamers do look at it that way, but now they're starting to see, hey, that Taco Bell got steak in there. Like, what's going on?
But look, all I'm saying is fucking 10s is work. Sometimes you just want to settle for a 6 or 7 to have it easy.
Yeah, that's true. But God, like I said, was probably the best game this generation, and it's exclusive to PlayStation. I got a $2,000 PC, and I can't even play a game like that.
You know what's crazy? It's really fascinating when you look at the biggest scandals from the PS3, and then you look at the biggest scandals that people are trying to make scandals of the PS4. It's the most ridiculous shit you've ever seen. Like PS3 scandal. Not enough RAM to have party chat. What else? Oh, yellow light of death. The Sony network is completely down. That's big shit. Nobody denies that. Look at the PS4 scandals. We don't have crossplay. Underage. No crossplay. Underage anime girl censored. The comparison is ridiculous,
bro.
You said blame the PC devs.
They tried to say when they first announced PS4 Pro that they was gonna charge for patches. Like, this is the shit people making up. That don't even make sense.
I remember that.
That don't even make sense.
I remember that. That came back with the mid-tier system.
Yeah, charging for patches.
I remember that.
Like it just shows how stupid and how much people are reaching this generation. Like, the PS4 doing so fucking good. Like, people are literally reaching to the point where they're saying exclusives are bad to find something to attack PS4 about. Like, that's how bad things are. We gotta say exclusives are bad. Like, bruh.
And it's insane, bro. I
was just thinking this earlier today. I said, damn, I wish I could have Spider-Man on PC. I was just thinking that today too.
Hey man, listen, bro.
So Sony got the exclusive, but people want to taste.
I'm sure it'll be on PS now probably in a couple years.
People want to taste, man. That's all. It's PC dudes who like a taste, man. That's all.
It's get PS now.
It is good that they're focusing on. We all know hardcore gamers are the niche and the minority, but I think
that PlayStation gonna cost what, BG?
$500. Why?
Why?
What happened?
That's what they're saying. Like, that that to me. I was like, yo, when I read that, I said, how much is this thing gonna cost?
Yeah, but hardcore's gonna buy that. The casual's gonna buy it then eventually.
Hey, I'm gonna warn y'all now because of that Tariff, that thing I'm hearing. It might be more, but
they might push consoles back here. To be honest,
yeah, they might push them back because of that. That's what that might be a possibility.
It's suicide to launch a console at $700-$800. They'll push it back. They'll delay it for a year.
They might have to. They're pushing it back now because of that though.
Hey, hopefully they don't.
That's a real thing.
Yep.
But it's a reality. Hardcore gamers, they definitely create the narrative. Even though casual gamers are the ones that buy more consoles, hardcores are the one that create the notion and actually create the reputation of each console.
That's the thing though, like, people tired of fucking casual gamers getting, catered to and all that, bro. People want Like, I don't know what it's like. People want, single player narrative driven and a multiplayer experience. It's not no funny fucking microtransaction booty box bullshit. Like,
Facts.
exactly. So, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't understand. Like, I don't understand how people call themselves gamers. I'm just gonna put it out there. I don't understand how you call yourself a gamer and you got a problem with PlayStation, bro. That is asinine, as Black Baron would say. That's some asinine shit. Be ashamed.
But some people are being obvious contrarians. Like with some of the great experiences that Sony has given this generation, and overall, hands down, for you to tweet out some shit like Sony is venom and poison and toxic and should not exist. I'm like, bro, you need some attention. That's clearly like, yo, my nigga needs some attention.
Yeah, that's clout chasing.
Yeah, like even Baron, who we know he be going super hard against PlayStation. Even he would not say some shit like that, dog. Like,
yeah.
People be like trying so hard to be contrarian and to stand out, especially on Twitter. And like, man, all this grandstanding you doing, but you sound dumb. Shut the fuck up.
Yo, it's funny that you say that because Twitter's starting to become this place. Like, if you go to the comment section of a video on IGN, right, for the same topic you just brought up and read the comments there, and then you read the opinions of like content creators on Twitter, it's not even the same. So Twitter's becoming this place where you can't even really trust what you see because people like clout chase so bad now. It's to that point where Twitter's just people just get on there and say things now just for like views.
Yep. Yeah, attention. They want to get.
Yeah, it's not even a genuine opinion no more. Yeah. Twitter's becoming like full of shit, man.
It's a new form of clickbait.
Twitter's like the worst place to get an opinion from.
Yeah, exactly.
And then like they say all this shit about Sony, but ask them to show their fucking gaming catalog. What you think is in there? A whole bunch of Sony exclusives.
A whole bunch of bullshit. Or they playing a whole bunch of PlayStation games.
Yeah, it's either or.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yo, for the people on the chat, Smooth is not gonna make it.
Smooth waited to the last minute to say he wasn't showing up. Sorry about that, y'all.
Yeah.
I was wondering where he was.
Yeah, he said he couldn't make it.
Shout Smooth, dog.
But with the PlayStation 5, I think even though I think they are in better position than when they were coming in with the PS4, I still think it's going to be a slow start for them because Sony just don't know how to come out the gate right. They don't.
They always launch slow though.
Yeah.
It's because that's why I think they're going to need them timed exclusives.
They're going to have a hard time displaying because like we already seen what The Last of Us Part 2 and Ghost of Tsushima and all that shit look like on PS4, right? So when they show it running on PS5, I don't think it's gonna be wowing people like that, and then that's gonna be a hard sell. Talking about $400 or $500 to get like, you know what I mean? So
yeah,
like if the frame rate ain't 60 locked on the new systems and it's like 30 on the old, like you're gonna have to show something, bro. Like I don't.
Jack, before we leave the topic, I just want to let you know too. It is kind of obvious that Gears 5 may not be what it should be due to the fact that they're waiting until like right before launch to show the game. So we kind of know this.
They still ain't showed the gameplay.
There's a red flag. There's like extended gameplay footage clip flying around. That's like 25 minutes,
but it's not story.
Yeah, exactly. There's red flags for Gears 5, so I'm not gonna sit up and act like.
So what you're saying? This move about to owe me $60 and bonds.
Yeah, it's looking like that right now. I'm gonna be honest.
Fire. I don't want to get 88, bro.
Yeah, it may be. That might be hard too, because from what I'm hearing, I don't like what I'm hearing. Like there's red flags. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
That's Game Pass flags. Games Pass is gonna be it, man.
So Google. Go ahead,
I was gonna say
Tony.
before we move on, I was gonna ask BG a question. What happened to the laundromat?
Oh God!
Oh man!
This man stream crashed once at launch. Didn't beat one mission.
What the fuck?
Didn't beat one mission, and we ain't seen him on it since.
Because I haven't streamed Crash at all. I've been playing it. I haven't streamed it. I don't have a PC setup right now, and I don't like streaming through the PlayStation subscription. That's for plebs. That's for plebs.
That laundromat been closed.
Hey, hold on, Tony. You want to pull up? Tony, you want to go?
I'll pull up.
We can go right after this. You can get this dust, nigga.
All right. We gonna see.
All right, my nigga.
Don't get embarrassed by Tony, bro.
Say no more, dog. Bro, come on, dog. I was playing Crash Team Racing when he was still in his father. He was still in his father's nut. He was literally swimming around in a nut.
Hey. I don't even know if you're nice because I just saw you get watched by NPCs and turn the stream off. So you
You lying. Now you lying. Now
didn't
you
beat the
lying.
mission. You didn't beat the
Now
mission.
you lying.
You didn't
Now
beat
you
it.
lying. Okay, cool
You didn't-
story. You
That's a
were
lie.
Tony.
You finished
Tony, you were
it.
in a
You
nut.
finished it.
Tony, you
You
were in
ended
a
the
nut
stream.
when I was playing Crash Team
You
Racing,
ended the
bro.
stream with like
Come on,
fourth
stop this.
place. What are you
Stop
talking
it,
about?
bro.
You were on
Tony,
it for
you're
an
not
hour
saying
and
me
You
didn't
in that
can't
finish
game.
go
it.
off
Shut up.
and turn the stream off, bro.
He was on it for an hour and didn't finish it. The stream's still up on his Twitch.
Actually, no. First of all, this nigga don't know what are you talking about. Second,
I watched
I was
the
actually
stream.
playing. I was actually playing on the hardest difficulty. That's one.
What difference does that
Which,
make?
by the
You
way,
didn't beat it.
which was never in the original game, by the way. That's one. Two, you could even go on Twitter and people were saying like, yo, on hard, it's taking me like 45 minutes to beat one race.
Nobody's
So,
saying
bro,
that
don't
shit
come
not
to me,
hard.
bro.
We're saying you didn't beat it. You turned it off.
Okay, nigga, what that mean?
You were on it for an hour and didn't
Tony,
finish
you need
it.
attention? Tony, you want some attention?
You rage quit.
You want some attention? You want some attention?
You still out there?
You want some attention, Tony? This is what this is about? Because this clearly ain't about Crash Team Racing. Because you will get dusted badly, nigga. And it won't even be close.
See.
Bro, I guarantee you will get dusted, though.
We gonna see.
Oh, my God. Bro, you will get embarrassed, Tony. Don't make me do it to you. Because I'll overdo it, nigga.
You will get washed by Crash.
Oh, my God. He don't know. Bro, I've literally, like, done tracks on that while not even looking. Bro, stop it. Let's not talk about this.
Shit, he said you
Hey,
want to Tony.
Let's not talk about this.
Move on to the next topic, man.
Yeah, please.
Yo,
because this nigga want to talk about live. I don't even have a PC right now. That's why we struggle to get on this Google Hangout. So why you ain't live streaming? Because I don't got a PC, nigga.
Listen, man.
You done?
Laundromat, grand opening, grand closing.
Yeah, shut up, Tony. Oh man, listen, just. Oh man, I did. That's want to put the podcast on pause right now and just go play this nigga for like. I just want to do one race. I want to do because he talking greasy and he know he ain't about that life. Tony know he not about that Crash Team Racing life.
Don't do it to him.
He knows he not about that life.
I already listen. We saw you get washed by the NPCs. I don't even know if you're nice or not.
Bro, the NPCs on hard mode are better than you, my nigga.
We're gonna find out.
Oh man, listen. As soon as this podcast over, I don't want to hear no talking. Just send me invite, dog.
I don't even know where your hands at in that game because we ain't seen you play it. So we're gonna find.
Oh man, Tony. No talking. No talking. No excuse. Right after this podcast ends.
Oh shit.
Get on there. Send the invite.
All right. Say less.
All right. Cool. Now let's move on. Google Stadia.
Ew.
Big
announced
they play themselves.
full price games. $60, maybe plus tax. I don't know. Probably tax.
Bro.
So someone explained it because I actually saw some people defending this, and I think Hollowhead was one of them.
No. Who the hell was that? Let me guess. No.
Hollowhead was one of them. He was like, "Oh, people are dumb. They don't understand some bullshit." I don't really care.
Wait, what was the original like? How it was supposed to be before?
I mean, it's still a subscription, like $10 a month, and then I think you got to buy the game on top of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Some games gonna be free though. They're gonna have free games too.
So it's gonna be like having Xbox Live and then you buy your game.
Yeah, or like
it's like different tiers for streaming a game, I think.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But the problem obviously is this is all streaming. Why is it $60 when part of the price is usually physical distribution?
And then like it's the price of the console, full price games plus paying $10-15 a month for streaming. Like, fuck that.
Why am I paying $60? Or well, not me because I'm not dumb and I don't buy this type of stuff.
Well,
but what?
I'm sure they wanted to keep the price like competitive with the other consoles and whatnot. Because if they made it drastically lower, then people would. It might drive people to Google, and they don't. I don't think it was probably some shit they set in place or whatever.
Like I think 50 could have been $50. Like, but like if it's streamed completely and your experiences may vary. Let's make that very clear. Your experience may vary. There's no reason this thing should be This thing is not like, I'm not playing this game locally. I'm not playing this game directly. There's no physical copy that I'm playing from. No, this thing does not have to be 60. Maybe it just makes no sense.
It don't gotta be, but they was gonna make it 60 though. They ain't trying to get no money.
Yo, so let me ask the obvious question about this. If you have to pay for the service and the game now, is the game unplayable if you don't pay the service bill?
Yeah, how would it be playable? You ain't got the wait. You can play it on base though. They got a base free. You can play it on
base in the pro.
So you can play it offline?
Well, you still got.
No, you need an internet connection.
But you don't have to pay for Stadia though. Like if I'm on Stadia Pro and I buy a copy of like Madden, I can play it. But then after the Pro run out, if I'm still on base, I'll still be able to play it. I just need a internet connection.
Okay.
I won't be able to play it at like 4K.
So it's not locked behind a paywall.
No.
If you buy it.
No.
Okay.
Well, that's from my understanding anyway. I could be wrong. That's my understanding.
No, that better be how it is.
Yeah, I mean, if you bought it, you should own it, right?
Yeah.
Well, own it as much as you can.
But you gotta ask that because you know how these companies get.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I know they got a paywall to like. I think it's like 15 or 20 if you want to like stream at the best quality. Maybe more than that. I don't know.
It's just finesse.
No, but BG made a point though. If it's digital only, it should be cheaper because physical counts. But we know they're not going to do that.
I look forward to Google Stadia failing, and I have no problem with admitting it.
Like, they're better at this point.
I don't see why anybody would play this over a Switch, a Xbox, or a PlayStation. I don't see why. Like,
I'd rather get a Switch than Stadia.
Absolutely.
Wow. It's for people that don't want to own a console, pretty much.
Yeah,
like only the Switch is a bad thing.
What hardcore gamer doesn't want to own a physical console? I don't know any like.
I honestly think this is targeted more towards neutral game. I mean, not neutral, casual gamers.
Yeah, more casual.
You hang a little fire stick out the side of your TV or out the back of it. They don't want that. They don't want that console showing in their house and probably got a minimalistic look going on.
But this is pretty much. Ain't this pretty much Google on Live? Like, was it? It's pretty much on Live, and which failed terribly.
But I'm just saying,
it's just a bigger name behind it.
But some people, they either space conscious or they like one of them type people. I don't want to like a nerd to have like a console. People coming over.
I don't get that because like, come on, bro. Like, okay, how many inches is a PS4? Pause.
Oh, chief.
Like,
That pro, it's kind of hefty, bro.
Like, bro, you like, come on, bro. Like,
of course we don't mind it. We actual gamers, bro. We talking about casuals. They don't give a fuck about that shit, bro.
No, I don't care about spending money.
Yeah, they probably play games off their phone right now. So they.
I gotta agree with a comment in the chat. The Stadia is definitely going away to Ouya.
Ouya popping more than the Stadia.
Ouya last for like 7 years. Stadia, I think Stadia.
Oh yeah.
As long as it stay in that category, I'm cool with it. Just don't go past that category. I'm fine with it. Stay where it's at. Stay low. Cool.
Yeah, that thing gonna get dusted by this Xbox Scarlet and PlayStation 5, man. That shit ain't.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
We'll see.
Dusted.
Yeah, we need that to not go any further. Because if they do, boy,
I think it's in our favor if it doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If it works.
Hey, y'all seen that shit? They were saying some of them Stadia exclusives might come to console after all. I seen an article about that.
Yeah, I think I
figured that.
Ooh, if that guilt come to PS4 though,
that's
the only thing I was gonna get that Stadia trial to play.
What's it called?
Guilt, GYLT.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know how Stadia is gonna work. My freaking YouTube still lags loading videos.
Yeah, YouTube definitely be lagging, bro. Especially bro.
Like hell, the stream right now that I'm looking at is lagging a little bit.
Yeah.
And streaming the video is not a stream; it's a streaming a fucking video game. So that shit's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be pixelated. This gonna be bad, bro.
Yeah, that's funny. You would be playing a game, and you see that loading screen, that buffer. Like,
sometimes when I'm playing PS now, I do that shit.
Yeah,
pixelated. I'm like, what the fuck going on?
No, I'm good on that. You paying top dollar for that? Nope.
Bro, I went to the restroom, bro, like real quick, came back, it was like, oh, you were paused, so it was other people trying to play, we kicked you out the queue and turned the game off. I'm like, nigga, really? I had just said it. I'm like, how you gonna turn my game off?
Yo, you getting your money's worth out of that PS now, though, Jack. You really be on that joint, huh?
Not really. It's cool. Some of that shit.
Is it worth it? Is it worth getting? Because I want to try it. I never tried it.
I got it for 60 for the year. So I mean, if you get it on sale, I say it's worth checking it out.
Okay. Anybody picked up anything during a Steam sale?
No.
Yeah, I got me a couple things, but I ain't even try it. But I got I had to get this game that I know Jack is gonna love it, called My Friend Pedro. We talked about that last week.
There you go.
I picked up Street Fighter 30th Anniversary. I picked up Fire Pro Wrestling World, and
Isn't Jimmy not allowed to play fighting games anymore?
I said I picked it up. I never said I played it, sir. Guilty until proven innocent? Nah, I think not.
You got it just for the digital catalog.
Yeah, I just it's in the catalog, baby. You just gotta look cute. Call of Duty World at War and River City Ransom, which is an old school classic. Y'all need to try that. Jack, you might like that.
I've seen that before.
My Friend Pedro sold over 250,000 copies, by the way. Really good.
Some people are calling that game of the year already. I don't know if that's true or not.
Total or?
And Jack did say something about
total.
It came out. Well, it's only been out.
I was like, yeah. That's good for a game that really didn't have much promotion. That's honestly purely off of hype.
It's only on PC and Switch, so.
Yeah.
All right, let me tell you what I got. Or I'm sorry, let me tell you what Blandrew got me.
Wow.
Where do I find this shit?
Shout out to Blandrew.
I got The Legend of Heroes, Trails of the Sky, Chapter 2 and Chapter 3. I got War Groove. Then I got The Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel 1.
There you go.
Thank you, Blandrew. Appreciate that, man.
I didn't buy nothing.
It's good. It's good when you haven't had to buy a game all year, and people are just losing bets and weapons. I got to pay for you.
All them bets you be doing crazy.
All right. So now, one of the actors in Yakuza 6 was suspended because it was found that he had actual links to organized crime.
He was about that life.
That was ironic.
He was living that life that he was portraying in the game.
Oh man, he was driving a black Audi. Oh man,
he want that authenticity.
Hey, man. Art was that art imitating life imitating art? One of those.
Definitely.
Yeah. He was really bad.
Is every game out of the Yakuza team gonna deal with this now, bro? Like this is
I know.
Like God,
it's crazy, man.
What is this black Audi thing?
It's a Jimmy joke.
Yeah, I think that's it.
I don't know if it's a joke, but it's a Jimmy reference.
Hey, man, I don't know what y'all talking about, man.
There you go.
Hey, Dr. Disrespect back on Twitch. How you feel about that, Jack? That was short.
Man, that was quick.
Hey, man. What did you get?
How many donations he got already?
What's going on?
Hey, my man filled a whole bunch of niggas pissing in the bathroom.
What? Oh, he got a ban from E3 too already.
Yeah, that's what he got.
I heard about that.
Yeah, my man got suspended for filming people pissing, got suspended, and came back in like record time. And it really does help when you got the right complexion.
Yeah, you know what's going on with that. Shit.
Crazy.
He's like, I need these views real quick. Hold on, give me that camera.
He hit up Twitch like, yes, excuse me, I'm trying to You already know what's going on, man.
Yeah, the right complexion definitely needed.
Shout out to Twitch, bro.
He probably own a part of Twitch by now, that dude. Oh, shit.
Some stocks or whatever.
Yeah, he probably got some heavy stocks in that shit.
Yeah, by now.
Yeah. So Tim Sweeney, this is pretty much more along the lines of what he's said before regarding the Epic Games split. He said, so in a series of tweets, the industry veteran outlined why exclusives are necessary, even if they're unpopular. Sweeney suggested that the 7/30 revenue split standard on most digital platforms, including Steam, is hurting developers. But offering a better cut on the Epic Games Store alone won't be enough to change the long-standing standard. So he said he's doing it to put pressure on Steam and other platforms to reduce it to a more reasonable split.
We've already known that, though.
Yeah, but he reiterated and said it in a different way. So it made news again.
That shit ain't working. I mean, it ain't
I
working.
mean, even though he said it already and said it again, you know, a lot of these PC gamers are still like, no, he's just saying that. He's full of bullshit. You know.
I mean, hey, ain't nobody else changed their split, so I don't know if this shit working or not.
No, but it's making a whole lot of people butthurt. It's getting their attention. It's just gonna take the right game that they get exclusively, and then like,
Yep.
well, the whole thing is gonna like.
Yep. It's gonna erupt.
Is there any game that can do that though? Like
Red Dead.
I was about to say Red Dead 2 probably the only one that can have.
Borderlands 3.
I don't think Borderlands gonna have the impact.
Oh, I know a game that could do that. They already said it. They already rumored it could happen. A GTA 6.
You know, people love like hacking Borderlands. They'll probably just steal that shit.
That was a rumor with GTA. It might be time exclusive for PS5. GTA 6.
I don't know. I wouldn't believe that.
I wouldn't believe it either, but it was a rumor. I wouldn't believe it either because it would cost too much.
I mean, Rockstar don't really need timed exclusivity like
yeah,
that.
that's what I'm saying. It would cost too much. You know how much they would have to pay to do that, though?
Yeah, no, you got to pay.
Yeah. You got to damn near buy the game. Yeah.
Yeah. So in news that only Blandrew cares about, there's a rumor that Ape Escape game.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, finally about time Sony put out a good game. Let's go. I feel like they're gonna disappoint me when it comes.
Here we go.
Like it's gonna be some VR
No,
garbage.
it's probably gonna be a
Yeah.
It might be a collection or something.
games old as shit though, Tony. They have to remake most of them.
Escape is trash.
Them PS1 games, they had to remake them shits if it was a collection.
First of all, the controls for that game would be terribly translated to now.
Hold on. That was the first game to utilize dual analog, sir. Put some respect on that.
No, but the controls were still weird. The controls were trash, though.
I said you're supposed to be giving all the fun facts about Ape Escape, bro.
No, the controls is still one of the best uses of the DualShock.
No, because you had to use the DualShock to like swing. I still remember to swing, but then you had to use the face buttons to switch. You had like a net, and then you had like a lightsaber. I'm like, I just realized, why does this thing have a lightsaber?
Stun Club BG, it's a stun club. It's not a lightsaber.
Man, that shit was a lightsaber. Whatever.
They bring it back out.
Hey, they might remake that game in Dreams.
They could.
What they're making it Smash. Blandrew.
You've been drinking too much.
Never mind.
You see this shit that made the Dreams, bro? That DualShock? That joint.
Oh yeah, that shit.
That don't look realistic.
Bro, I thought that was a real picture. I thought they were showing a new PlayStation controller and shit, right?
I ain't gonna lie. I was calling cap on that. I was like, Sony capping right now, dog.
No, if you scroll down, they show where they do had it in. That looked crazy, bro.
It did.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, Blandrew, what they making in Smash?
I don't know. I ain't been on Smash in a while.
Stage, Wada and Reggie stage. That looked nice.
They making amateur porn in that game.
Yeah.
Low key. So yeah, I hope these Ape Escape rumors are false.
Why?
Ain't nobody.
I never played Ape Escape, so
Ain't nobody want that.
A lot of people haven't, unfortunately.
I never have either.
These so-called PlayStation fans have not even played.
Why would you even play Ape Escape? It's not portable.
Oh.
What does that have to do with anything?
Ape Escape on PS.
Hold on, Jack. You said what does that have to do with anything?
Oh,
that's what we've been asking for the last 3 months.
Persona 5.
Come on, bro.
Again, Ape Escape is a platformer. It's not an RPG or a visual novel.
Here it is, dude. Here it is.
Oh man.
And Bon, I'm still wondering why you wanted that PS Vita.
Because I wanted a hacked Vita where I could play the whole library for free.
Bunch of games most of the games you can already play on PC and PS4.
Jack, if I gave you any system that was hacked, you could play any game off it for free. Would you take it?
I mean, of course.
Listen, I'm gonna keep it real with you, like you know, because I'm a scumbag. You know, I seen 3 movies for the price of one yesterday and everything like that. You know, everybody knows I'm
you killer.
Yo, you did that on a Saturday? How you do that?
Hey man, listen, I can't reveal my secrets, but everybody knows I'm a scumbag. You know, I'm always trying to get the one up on somebody. I'm from Brooklyn, I can't help it. But you know what's really been rubbing me the wrong way? The way One Night has been literally stealing every Nintendo game that comes out.
Who?
One Night. He has a hack
console. Yeah.
He has a hack Nintendo, and he plays all their games for free like 3 weeks before it comes out. Like you know,
as soon as they put it on the eShop, he can download them.
Yeah, and there's no love loss, for me about Nintendo. But even I'm feeling like I'm like, yo,
Does
this
he
is
have a
wrong.
YouTube?
One night he be on.
No,
He been on.
no,
Pod-
he's just in
Nah, you
Discord.
can't do that. You can't post that type of
He
stuff.
been, he
He's
been on.
been he's
He
been on
be
the
in the
podcast
Discord.
before.
I would think he'd be a huge YouTuber if he could hack
Yeah,
it.
right. Ain't nobody trying to watch
He
him
don't put
one night.
the footage up.
Nah,
Yeah,
he
he don't.
can't post none of that stuff.
He take
early.
pictures sometimes.
Please,
He
if
don't
put
really
up-
care.
If he put up a guide how to hack a Switch, that should hit 1 million.
Nintendo flags that stuff
Yeah.
immediately.
Man, I'm talking about with the quickness.
What's up?
Say Nintendo flags that content immediately.
I
Oh.
saw it. I looked it up on YouTube. There's videos out there.
Like,
You got to address the comment section, BG. When usually I would be against BG, quote unquote, snitching. One Night is a self-proclaimed Switch game stealer. All right, he takes pride in this. He wants us to scream it to the mountains. Okay, I don't know why. But he wants us to acknowledge that. Shout out to One Night.
that's crazy, bro. Like, at first I'm like, oh, I don't care, it's Nintendo. But then I'm like, yo, this is just wrong. Even I have like a conscience.
Nah, but just to let y'all know too, man. I know y'all really don't know too much about modding, but the PS4 is the same thing. There's modded consoles you could buy out there.
I wouldn't even buy a modded PS4.
You
I would
can't
feel
go online with either one.
dirty doing something like that.
You couldn't get online with either one anyway.
Yeah. Kofi tried to do it with another Switch, but it didn't work out for him.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
it never will. It never will.
Wait,
They don't know.
your son was trying to steal?
Hey, man.
Is he-
Yo.
what's going
I don't
on?
know where he got that from. I ain't teaching that.
There's been
Oh,
some
man.
bad things going on with that family, yo. BG ain't buy his kid anything for his birthday. His kid ain't buy him nothing for his birthday.
Damn shame.
Oh man.
Hate to see.
Yeah, I'd pay to see them escort BG at the theater. They just walk in there,
Oh, God.
middle,
I feel like
halfway through the movie, realize he ain't supposed to be in there, just grab him by the arm. Oh
Yeah, I
man.
saw that tweet. He was like, "Should I go for 4?" I'm like, "This dude, why?"
So here's let me show you how much New York staff does not care about you seeing multiple movies, right? So after I seen the first movie, I seen Child's Play first, right? So after I seen Child's Play, I get on. No, I seen Annabelle first. My bad. I seen Annabelle. So after I see Annabelle, I get on the elevator. You know, I don't know if they do this any other place, but they have one person manning the elevator. This chick, right? I get on the elevator. She sees, and I'm like, stop me at concessions. I stop at concessions. Go get some food. I got some food the first time. I got stopped at concessions. Go get some more food. Then I go to see Chucky. After I go see Chucky, I get on the elevator again. Same girl. I'm like, take me to concessions. Same time. Went to go get some more food. Then went to go see Godzilla. Got on the elevator again. So this whole time, she's seeing me for the span of this has to be a span of 8 hours. She sees me getting on and off the elevator, and I'm still here. She's like, yeah, sure, no problem. They do not care, dog. They don't care.
All right, bro.
Yo, they don't get paid enough to stop people.
Yeah, well, maybe she think you got one of those movie passes.
Yeah, man.
BG over there not caring either.
Yo, they don't care, bro. That's why it's easy. I'm doing it tomorrow. I'm seeing Toy
Bro, you
Story
gotta
4.
snitching on yourself, Chief.
What they gonna do? I'm seeing Toy Story 4.
All
I'm
right.
seeing Ma, and I'm seeing Men in Black. Even though people said it's why not? It's there, so I'm
How you not run out of movies to see by now? This shit crazy.
hey man, be lit. I pay that entry fee, see everything in the building. It'd be lit.
All right.
You want to see that Toy Story 4, man, child? Aren't you too old for that?
Oh man.
Toy Story 4
You want to see a
actually has a lot
plastic
of
fork with a face?
Toy Story 4 actually has a lot of adult themes, and they said this. No, that's a fact. If you listen to the read a lot of the written reviews, they said this one is awfully mature, and it's a lot of content that kids wouldn't even relate to.
That and Blandrew, BGA fanboying over Toy Story 4 like you fanboy over Nintendo. He's just going to see it.
I don't hold Toy Story sacred like you hold Nintendo game sacred. I'm just saying. I'm just gonna see it, but So, yeah, I'm looking forward to another movie day tomorrow.
This
I
man,
wanna see
What's left for you?
this guy makes a good point, Nev. He says this man BG buys food for the theater. Yo, he will steal tickets but pay for overpriced food.
I'm saying.
I was thinking that way he said that too. That food be mad expensive. Yeah.
I mean, I don't mind because I don't go out like, and spend money on food a lot. I get this prestigious, wife cooking now. I'm saying. So I don't really go out and spend a lot of money on food no more. So when I go to the movies, I can do that. It ain't nothing.
They gonna kick BG out like Will Smith.
Hey
like
man,
Jazz.
hey man, they know where I'm at. They see my face. I ain't hiding. But moving on. So I heard there was problems with Bloodstained on the Switch.
Yeah, it runs like trash.
Par for the course?
No. Lazy developers.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Wow.
There's way more taxing games on the Switch that won better than Bloodstained. That's just a trash developer.
Oh wow. Isn't this game rated highly?
Yep.
Wow. So they're trash developers, but the game is rated highly except on the Switch. Okay.
As far as games running on the Switch, yeah.
Wow.
Its 2D version look better. I played that one.
Oh yeah, that one just looks more fun. Curse of the Moon or whatever it was called.
Yeah, I actually had that one.
Blame the game. That's real classy of you, Andrew. It's real classy.
What, you mean the Switch can't handle a regular 2D Castlevania game?
Hey, all I know is this has an 83 on Metacritic for PS4. That's all I know.
Mm-hmm.
And it runs fine.
I just think you want to support your lead platform the most for that game.
The lead platform is PlayStation.
No, it's not.
What's the lead platform?
Not for a game like Bloodstained, it's not.
What's the lead platform?
For Bloodstained?
Yep.
Switch.
Wasn't it crowdfunded for the Wii U?
Was it? No, I don't think it was.
I believe it was originally.
I think it was.
So yeah, the Switch wasn't even announced when the game was crowdfunded. So how could the Switch be the main platform?
As far as where people would mostly want to play that game,
that's objective.
I guarantee you, it sells more on the PS4 than the Switch.
You want to put money on that?
Blandrew, you already lost money.
You want to put money on
more money?
You want to put money on that? Curse of the Moon did over 50% of Curse of the Moon's sales were on the Switch.
What the hell is Curse of the Moon?
The whatever you want, the spiritual successor or prequel to Bloodstained, whatever you want to call it.
Have I even seen this game? Is it on Steam?
It should be. It said it did over 50% on the Switch alone.
Curse of the Moon.
That was like a little prequel to it, right?
Yeah. I think like 8-bit or something.
Oh yeah, this 8-bit trash.
Are you making that bet, Bond?
I gotta get a little more information.
You would really bet an indie game, an indie 2D platformer on the PlayStation 4 outselling the Switch version?
Hey, it might.
No, it won't.
Because I don't think people was checking for that prequel as much as they was checking for this one. I don't know.
Look, we all know the Switch is the indie dominated platform. Don't even do it, Bond.
But moving on from that, Blandrew, the reason why we even have you here is to talk about things like this that we cannot offer anything.
If it's Mario Maker 2, I haven't gotten around to it that much.
Oh man, why do we have you?
Hey, that game was fire.
Blandrew, explain to me, why do we keep you around?
I don't know. That's a good question. But honestly, I've been busy not being a social reader.
Hold on, Jack. This man has one job. One job, and that's the extremely rare occasions when Nintendo releases a game, he must have input on it. He has no input.
I'll get around to it next week, but currently I've just been busy.
I bet you Baron's played it.
First one was fire.
Baron,
I think Never's played it.
they work on Saturday.
This is crazy, Blade. What's good with you, Chief?
I work on Fridays and Saturday, and I went to a party last Saturday. I mean,
You went to a party. Okay, well, shit.
Oh man,
I'm sure Bond glad
I'm sorry, I'm busy not being a social reject.
I'm
Maybe
sure Bond glad to hear that.
Maybe we should get Ultra here.
Maybe.
Ultra low key be too busy playing games. He about that life.
trying to get Nev.
I hit up Nev. He said,
me and Nev coming to the party.
Yeah, BG don't want that, man.
no. I hit up. I hit up Nev.
Nev low
I
key
hit up-
putting BG in his place. I ain't gonna lie, dog.
Oh,
What? Boy, if you don't stop lying
I'm
to
just
yourself,
saying, man. Nev,
Yeah, well, Nev got the receipts. So I'm just saying.
Nev
Hey.
don't got. Oh, because Nev beat me in an argument about anime.
Hey,
like BG, before you open your mouth, don't even. You know your name, right? Like BG, before you even open your mouth, don't even say that about
ever since
First of all, I hit up Nip to be on today, and he said
He tell you go fuck yourself, right?
he said
man.
he said he ducking. He afraid of somebody on here. I don't want to say who.
Ever since Gabby curved him, he been in his bag. I ain't gonna
Oh,
hold you.
Wow.
Hey man,
Wow.
what's going on with this Gabby slander, bro?
Yo, Jack, some dude just messaged me, right? He's claiming I deleted comments, so I can't take criticism. I'm like, bro, you deleted my whole Twitter. Complaining about your comments showing up and then being potentially deleted. You deleted my whole Twitter.
This is crazy.
Wait, so Bonnie never coming back?
Oh no, I don't ever plan on making any Twitter.
Damn, really? Come on, bro.
hey, you taking
Nah,
a
he
W.
say that now.
Taking a
He'll be
W.
back. He'll be back. He'll miss that shit.
This one dude just typed to me, I've hated you for 6 years, asshole. I don't love you. I fucking despise you.
Jesus.
I don't understand the second sentence. If you said that you hate somebody, why do you have to say you don't love them in the second
Because I
sentence?
told him he was in love with me because he hates me. He's been watching my videos for 6 years.
You said I hate you. I don't love you. I'm like, yeah, we got
I
that for the
bet you I
first
know what
one.
that is. I know
That's the
exactly what that is.
definition of hate, though.
Hey man.
Crazy, bro.
But yeah, Nev ducking. I told him to come on today, man, because I had a feeling Blandrew was going to be frauding and not living up to his Nintendo reputation. He's slacking.
You guys will tell people to go out more, but then when they do that, you want to bash them.
Hey, we
Nah,
proud of you, bro. We proud of you, bro.
I want you to go out after you have an opinion on Nintendo games, not before.
I mean, yeah, we do kind of need your input too, though, Chief. Like,
See, now the people who watch our podcast for Nintendo input, which is like 5 people, now they
Nintendo haters again.
Look, I apologize, Nev. You happy now?
Blandrew, that's your job to handle Nintendo shit.
You have a Switch too?
I don't play that shit. I'm not a Nintendo guy.
Weren't you talking about you want to play Mario Maker with your friends and build?
I would like to play Mario Maker. I would like to play Mario Maker. Speaking of Mario Maker too, don't you got something to say to me?
No, actually, no, I don't.
I think you do.
bro.
You're welcome, Jack.
I wasn't on the front lines defending that.
You were on the front lines criticizing them for not having it.
I was on the front lines minding my business, not really caring what's happening with Mario Maker.
You're on the front lines ready to take that Nintendo dick.
Yo.
I'm gonna buy that game regardless.
oh boy.
Oh,
I'm not here trying to make your gaming experience better, and I can't even get a thank you, you ungrateful bastard.
Got that right.
Thank you,
I don't know, man. We might have to get a real Nintendo fan
that
on
actually plays Nintendo games.
That's gonna be hard to do, but we can try to.
Yo, I've always wondered why Blandrew and Nev wasn't on together.
Nev ducking, and I don't know. Listen, Nev ducking somebody on here.
Nev is the superior Nintendo fan.
Oh shit!
Stop
He was giving Kofi the beats the other night on fucking
He
Smash.
was.
God damn.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. At one point, I know it's gonna sound mad silly, but I was starting to wonder, was y'all the same person? So
Everybody thinks that for some reason. I don't know.
Hey man, hey Kofi trash
I
all
did.
these games.
I did say Blandrew sound like Legacy Kill HD that one time.
Everybody always says that too. I
So,
had
who?
to see who he was.
Low key, I should just.
I'm watching Bloodstain on Digital Foundry. It ain't looking good, Blandrew.
I don't mean nothing.
They got the input lag too on the Switch.
Low key, I should just invite Kofi for because that nigga buys everything, bro, and don't care what it is. Bro, this
He's
nigga
like
Kofi
you.
literally buys everything.
He just wants to unbox things.
Me, I bought and beat maybe 6 games this year.
Could have bought Baron, but people stay crying whenever he's on the podcast.
Oh god, no.
Because he don't pay his bets.
He really be ducking God of War.
I might have to put my volume on 3 if he comes here.
Yeah.
Y'all still hating on Nintendo?
Listen, man, I've been sitting in my room listening to y'all asinine opinions.
I done sat there for 35 minutes listening to you.
Hey, Jack, you know why he's mad, right?
Why you mad, bro?
He tried to pull up on John Moxley at AEW, got popped in the head.
Oh man.
Hold on, you tried to what?
He tried to pull up on John Moxley, got popped in the head for it.
Are you being for real?
No, I'm just joking.
Man, you know you don't want that smoke.
Hey man, I see. I don't want to invite Baron because I don't have audio control right now.
Yeah.
I don't have no audio control, so
Yeah,
that nigga might blow out the speakers.
Make sure Blandrew don't stealth invite.
Oh man. Oh yeah, but you have been doing that recently. What's going on, bro?
Landry doesn't have invite privileges.
Well, they have Holy on then, by the way.
Oh my God, Holy.
Is there any true Nintendo fan that could come in here and tell us about Super Mario Maker?
Do not mess with you guys. I don't know.
Oh, what we ever did to Nintendo fans?
Really?
I'm dead ass.
We ain't never did nothing to no Nintendo fans, bro.
We dead ass didn't.
They still mad at us because the Wii U was a failure.
That shit crazy, bro.
Hate to see it.
I'm trying to see, do I know anybody that played Mario Maker?
Nev said all we do is hate on Nintendo. I don't know what you talking about.
And you know what? They say all we also do is hate on Xbox, so make up your mind.
Oh, that's a fact.
Make up your mind.
BG, Nev just said, I asked him to be on one day when they had Pokemon topics, but he didn't hit me up.
Oh, shit.
That's because he hit me up mad late. Like, first of all, you hit me up on Discord and private messages. And I don't even check that like that. Hit me up on Twitter. What loser send somebody a message in Discord? Like, what are you doing?
Hold up. Bloodstain doesn't even run at 60 on Switch. Runs at 30?
I'll stay 60 on everything else, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Uh-oh.
Who the fuck would buy the game on the Switch, then?
Bon.
I
just naturally do better on the Switch.
30 yeah, let me know how Doom did on the Switch.
It actually did pretty good. They said they were happy with the sales.
How did it do close to the PS4, Xbox, and PC?
Is Doom Bloodstained, Bon?
I'm sorry?
Is Doom Bloodstained?
How did Mega Man do on the Switch?
I'm sure it actually did well. It's probably the best-selling version.
Who remembers the WWE 2K19 port?
Oh, God.
That shit was trash.
First of all, is Nev on Twitter?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's like Nev All M or something.
Yeah.
Nev what?
Gabby all up on this.
Nevaul.
No, I found it. It's Nev the Stampede, unless this is another name.
Yeah, that's him.
Oh.
Yo, these fucking portable peasants playing at 30 frames per second on a handheld with input lag.
They can't even get 30 frames on Switch.
Damn. Andrew, you gonna let him talk to him?
You still pitching that lie?
What? It is 30 frames per second with input lag.
No, that the Switch can't get 60 frames per second on games.
Name me the last Switch game that ran at 60.
Mario Maker 2.
Oh my God, Mario Maker.
Came out Friday, bro.
No, hold on. I'm still mad at this because we purposely brought Nev on. I mean, we should bring Nev on to change the narrative that this is a Nintendo hating podcast. To defend Nintendo's honor. You're supposed to defend Nintendo's honor day in and day out.
But Blandrew don't play Nintendo games.
Actually, I do. The game came out 2 days ago.
That's a long time.
Like, I'm just supposed to be like deep dive into Mario.
You get like a game every 3 months on the Switch, dog.
Actually, no, I'm in the everlasting summer right now. I got too many games to be playing right now.
What you playing?
Oh, man.
I got Yokai Watch. I got Crash Team Racing. I got Racing. I got even Bloodstained. I bought that, but I didn't play it yet. I got Mario Maker 2. Then next month, I got Ultimate Alliance, Astral Chain.
Hold on.
I got a lot of stuff.
Be like Kofi and bring all the games with you to work. That nigga, that's where he play all his games.
Nah, my job isn't a place where I could play games like that.
Oh, so you mean you have a real job? Okay, I got you.
Wow.
Yeah, that wasn't me, Kofi.
Why you putting up on Kofi like that, bro?
Hey, what do you mean?
That was fucked up, man.
Say what I said.
Fun, man.
What I said.
Yo, y'all wow.
Hey,
this man BG said Jack ain't the only one living off that PSP Patreon. This shit crazy.
Yeah, this guy said Bond hop off of Sony's pole. What pole of Sony's am I hopping on? I haven't touched my PlayStation 4 since the Trash of Us.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Just for that, you get a timeout.
Wow. Oh boy. All right. What else we got to talk about? Let's see what's on my list.
Brooklyn Nets got KD and Kyrie.
Yeah, they did. They did that.
You know, it's sad when players are going to Brooklyn and not New York.
Oh, yeah, man, they said the Knicks didn't want to offer him a max contract. They lost their goddamn mind.
Knicks are the most unfortunate team in sports history, as far as I've been long.
I can't wait to hear Stephen A. Smith cry tomorrow.
Nintendo is being lenient on censorship. They said they are allowing the parents to decide. The parents and the ESRB rating to handle
It
that.
should be.
I mean, I disagree when it comes to underage girls, but sure. When it comes to violence, the ESRB rating and the parents should be in control of that, but not when it comes to underage girls being in video games, you know. And
why was Nintendo so quick to take a stance on this, but not to take a stance on, you know, people crying about not having a voice chat and feature? You know, I'm a phone. They know what they doing, bro. They saw that Sony was catching heat. This the same shit Bethesda did with the Epic Game Store, right?
They virtue signal.
Yeah, when they got when Bethesda started putting their games back on Steam, they was taking a shot at Epic Game Store because they saw the heat they was getting. They seeing this as a way to get in people's good grades.
Which is exactly why I always say don't believe the lie that Nintendo doesn't see Microsoft and Sony as competitors. They're always going to do stuff like this.
Or when Bethesda said we would love to have crossplay Fallout 70 whatever, but Sony doesn't allow it. And then when they allowed it, they're like, oh, we don't even have it planned anyway.
Yeah, same shit. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, did you guys hear about the topic of Sony saying they don't really consider Nintendo rivals and they're more focused on Xbox?
Yes.
Yeah. I actually think that's a bad idea.
I mean, Nintendo Switch games do sell incredibly well. So
Nintendo is handheld peasant gaming in the portable peasant gaming in the handheld ghettos, and Xbox is a home video game console.
Microsoft is literally like a third party at this point.
I mean, I don't think they should see Nintendo as competition, because the reason, how I see it is Nintendo doesn't make the type of games that really appeals to Sony's main demographic.
Neither does Microsoft.
No. Xbox does make them, but it's the poor man's version of them.
Yeah, they do. Yeah,
look. If you look at all Xbox exclusives, they kind of fall into the same vein as the competition, but it's just poor competition. It's just bad competition.
Excluding Halo, Gears, and Forza, their competition seems more in line with Nintendo than it does Sony.
Yeah, they do more games.
Oh, you know, that's been, I don't know what's happening in that time period where they released Sea of Thieves, and we don't know what happened during that time, but for the most part, their first party studios are making those games and that kind of compete with Sony, or supposed to compete, but don't do a very good job. So that's why they should see Nintendo as a threat. That's a whole different demographic, I think.
Again, I still think Microsoft first party is more in line with Nintendo as a competitor more than Sony.
I mean, agreed. Look, Nintendo probably has more mature games with Bayonetta, No More Heroes 3, Astral Chain.
They actually do when you think about it. They actually do.
I don't know if it's competition.
Okay, so what would you compare Crackdown with on the PlayStation?
Exclusively, or
yeah.
What?
There, I don't think there is an. Well, no.
I
would have to say.
If you look at it market wise, they should consider, because think about the two biggest markets they compete with Nintendo in America and Japan. And Nintendo been beating them, if we being honest, they've been beating them in America and Japan. Europe is really not no competition, but they should definitely view the Switch as, you know.
Yeah.
The closest thing that PlayStation has to Crackdown is Infamous. I mean, they're still very different.
Whoa.
You know, it is. It's an open world where
I can give you that.
I mean, Infamous is better than Crackdown, though.
Yeah, far better. That's why I said everything Xbox makes is the poor man's version.
Yeah.
So, it is what it is. I don't know. I think a lot of people who like Sony games and Nintendo games, I think there's definitely that crossover, but I think they tend to buy both. I think they can appreciate both. I don't really know if they really compete. I don't know.
Anyways, just like the fan base, I don't think Microsoft should even be worrying about Sony. They should be worrying about trying to pass Nintendo before they even talk about PlayStation.
Passing Nintendo? What? Wait.
Yeah.
Oh, you said Microsoft.
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah. I agree.
Oh.
I thought you said PlayStation. Yeah, I agree with that.
Wait, did the Switch already pass the Xbox?
It's about to. It's like 20% of the market, and I think Xbox is 24% right now.
Wow. Oh, that's going to be interesting. That's going to be an interesting day on Twitter.
I'm gonna be there for all that smoke.
So this was something that happened. We used to talk about last week that we did it. So title is Xbox is not a free speech platform. Xbox boss Phil Spencer promises new features to make online gaming less hostile. Now, all this is saying is you can't just say whatever you want to people while you're playing online. That's literally what it's saying. And there was a lot of people that had a problem with this.
You know, because what's funny? The same people had a problem with that were the same people that are cheering for my channel getting, my Twitter getting flagged.
Oh man,
it's funny how that works, isn't it?
That's crazy.
Because all they're trying to do is make Xbox Live a little less toxic and hostile. Meaning, they don't want you, some 10-year-old running around screaming the word nigger all day. Like, that's what they're trying to stop. It's not like they're trying to. And people are mad about us. I'm like, why are you mad? It's not like they're trying to stop you from.
Well, first of all,
talking.
Let me say something about that real quick because I saw that and I didn't understand. Like,
they're just trying to stop harassment. That's all.
Xbox did this in the 360.
Yeah, I was thinking.
They had a reputation system. Yeah, they had a reputation system where if you played a certain way, if you were toxic, you could get judged. And they had like a scale. If you were toxic, if you were someone who was a squeaker, if you were a troll, you could actually do that. And if your reputation hit a certain point, they would close your account.
Yeah, that's what I don't know how they would do that though, because people can abuse that just being.
They did. But you could appeal it. You could appeal it, and they will look into it and be like, okay, we see that it was just this, that, and the third. But they did have a system in play for that.
Yeah, that's got to be annoying.
But I don't know anybody that actually got like a bad reputation.
I did.
What was you doing?
Yeah, I got trolled. Yeah, I got trolled over Xbox a few times.
Damn, you getting trolled back then too?
Yeah.
They ain't never left you alone, Jim.
No. I mean, like I had a modded. I'll tell y'all, I had a modded Xbox, so I would have the games early. So I would show up online, and people would be like, "Yo, how'd you get that game?" And I'm like, "I can't tell you how I got it." And then they would be like, "All right, well, I'm just gonna report you then." Damn. So it would get abused.
Oh, they was hating.
Yeah, my real account was good. As long as I didn't go on my real account with early games, I was fine. But if I had like an account for testing the modded games, and I had live, and when I go online, they would hit me up, "Yo, how'd you get that?" And I'd be like, "Oh, well, I can't tell you." "Oh, well, I'm gonna report you." And that's how that went.
That shit crazy.
I had 3 accounts that got banned because of that.
Well, yeah, and people are just also mad at this because they believe it's more censorship. I'm like, people need to understand it's been established that free speech does not mean freedom of consequence. Like, there's going to be consequences.
Exactly. That's their platform. They got the
if you run around calling people niggas with the ER at the end, you should be banned. Like, you should be banned from Xbox Live.
I mean, now playing online with all these stupid little freaking kids. You should have to be 18 plus to play online. That's my.
Yeah, but did you ever go on GTA 5 on Xbox Live, bro? Them kids was wild on there, boy. I mean, wow.
There was a lot of Australian kids cussing out everybody in the lobby one time. That joint was crazy.
Yeah, them kids be wild on that joint. Man.
God damn, that's heat. Bro, he was saying some crazy
shit. He's like, are you the N-word? Because I want to talk to you. I'm like, yo, the kid, get off the game, kid.
I was like, God damn.
And then you got like, they'll like. There's always like that person that you run into once in a while that like on the open mic, they'll just throw the word nigger out there like a fishing hook, like just to see their response. Like, bro, it's like literally as soon as like the chat starts, you get in the game, nigger. Like,
I've been playing Plants vs Zombies, bro. Garden Warfare 2. They be cranking it on there. Them dudes be like 10 years old. They be cranking that shit.
Isn't that Plants vs Zombies?
Hey man,
just throw a random nigger out there, see who responds. I'm like, come on, dog.
Wilding, bro. That's why if I ever play multiplayer with randos, I do not wear no headset.
Yeah, but as soon as you start talking, they're gonna get on you, boy. They're like, hold on.
Oh yeah.
Most people probably think you black too.
Hey, low key, that's the best part of The Last of Us is multiplayer. That's the only game where people consistently have mics on.
Yeah, like people, it be white people on there calling each other niggas. I'm like, bro,
they be cranking that shit.
Yeah, but The Last of Us might be like the last of that era of games like that because they making everything like everything's getting like that. It's like they don't even want you on the mic no more.
Yeah, because when you get on there, you see what happened. You see what happened to old girl that was playing Overwatch. They just start like,
oh yeah, that was crazy.
That was wild, bro. She
Yeah.
wasn't even going back and forth with them dudes. They just came out on some like hate.
This shit crazy.
I think wasn't she playing Overwatch with a boyfriend or some shit?
I just know they just started calling it the N-word. They were like, she bad because she an N-word. I'm just like, bruh, that was crazy.
Yeah, I think wasn't it that they were mad that she was playing a support character, but she was actually helping. I'm like, what the?
I don't know what the fuck they mad. They was wilding though.
They were bugging, dog.
That bit was crazy.
Absolutely.
Hold
What
on,
else we got?
gotta talk about Blandrew real quick.
I want blame you.
I'm literally
Blandrew,
just relaxing. I got to deal with Bond again.
A Link's Awakening is $60. You cool with that?
Oh shit.
A Link. Oh, you mean the Switch game?
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
Full price for a Game Boy game.
Holds their value.
Game Boy game to me.
It holds value, Bob.
Holds his value.
There you go. Talking.
Holds its value.
That's crazy.
Know your worth, Bond.
But it's a remake, though. It is a remake, right?
Of a Game Boy game.
What is it? 50 or 60? It should be 50. Is it 50?
Should be 40.
No, I mean like the usually they'll make it like $10 less. Is it $10 less or is it the full?
Nigga, of course not.
No, it's $60.
Wow. Okay. They want
Picking it up, huh?
Hey man, as long as they do it justice, man.
I ain't turned on my Switch in like since this whole year, actually. Damn.
I haven't turned it on since I can't even remember.
Oh man, hey Jimmy, you saying the only time you heard that Zelda music was when your phone went off?
Nah,
Crazy.
nah, I know Zelda music.
God.
That's crazy.
I know Zelda music.
Wild. What else we got? Let's see what's on the list. The PS Plus games for this month are trash.
Indeed.
I can't remember what it was.
Now I do gotta say something about that because
Something like Horizon Chase Turbo or something like that.
But check this out, right? Last when PS Plus games used to get criticized or ridiculed and all that, I always said, well, and they used to compare it to the PS3 Plus games, and I always said, well, you know, the PS3 been out for 7-8 years, so they had a bigger library to choose from. Shit like that. They deleted fucking. You only get 2 games a month, and the selection is getting worse. What the fuck going on, man? I'm thinking at the end of the generation we gonna get some better. They still ain't even put bullshit like I don't want to play. Yeah, but they ain't never put kills on like it's so much shit.
Play it.
Last of Us, there's so many games they could have put on Plus that they just haven't, bro. I don't understand.
What are they? What is it for this month? I honestly don't remember.
Some fucking racing car. Oh, PS19. I don't want to play that. That's some shit for Tony people, bro. I don't watch no fucking Pip Cheerio type. I don't watch no fucking soccer, man.
Oh, I was surprised that made the PS Plus for July. I was actually surprised.
It's actually soccer games have came to Plus before, but they was giving out 6 games back then, so you probably didn't even notice it.
The other game, I heard a few people like it, the racing game.
And
I did hear that.
Xbox games with gold is Inside. Yo, I swear they've put Inside on this list at least 3 times, unless I'm like it.
Yeah, I was on it before.
They've given this game away all. Yeah, it's good, but they've given away so much. It's Inside and Big Crown Showdown, whatever.
Look at that.
Hey, Jack, I'm gonna say that word. That shit sounds jiggy, though.
Landry, what's the Switch getting?
Wait, what?
What's the Switch getting this month?
What games are y'all getting?
Nintendo didn't drop that NES lineup. But anyway, Bond, I just got a link from somebody in the chat. They said the UK sales for Bloodstained are more on the Switch than the PS4 and Xbox combined.
So why would you tell me that? Because now I'm not going to take the bet.
No, I'm just saying. I assumed you weren't going to take the bet anyways. But
man.
I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah, that bet's off now.
I told you.
I would have fed that nigga Bond false information.
Yeah, remember when Smooth tried to do that and still lost?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy. Smooth tried to do that and still lost.
Oh. You know what else Smooth tried to do?
Sure.
He tried to question that, and he tried to question Twillery. www.twillery.com/weaponwheel. Right? If you go to that website and use the promotion code weaponwheel, you can get $25 off. Shirt shouldn't wrinkle, itch, or sweat. It's 2019. Twillery makes stocking up your closet as simple as restocking beer in your fridge. Easy, affordable, and the perfect fit guaranteed. They offer non-iron, untuckable, and performance dress shirts for as low as $55 each. That's $55 each when you bundle 4 or more with free shipping and returns. Try on some Twills risk-free. After all, feeling is believing. Smart Casual just got smarter and cheaper. Twillery brings performance work shirts that don't wrinkle. They are wrinkle resistant. So if you throw them in a drawer, you wash them, it's wrinkle resistant. You ain't got to worry about spending a whole bunch of time ironing them. All right, you don't got to do that. Once again, they leave you feeling cool and looking cool for as low as $55 a pop when you bundle 4 or more. And once again, free shipping and free returns if it doesn't meet your satisfaction. Grab them at twillery.com/weaponwheel.
These are some nice looking shirts right here. I'm screen sharing everybody. Y'all see the Twillery shirts? Y'all see those?
I have one. They're amazing. I wore one to work and somebody said, "Hey, you look snazzy." I'm like, "Thanks. I got these from twillery.com. You should check them out."
These shirts look pretty nice. No cap. No cap.
Yep, they do look good.
Hey, you ready to take that shirt to the laundromat after this, though?
Hey, man, I'm ready. I'm ready, dog.
Hey, what happened to
All right.
Beardguard, though?
Shout out to beardguard.com.
They still around? All right.
Absolutely, man. If you want to protect your beard, Tony only got peach fuzz, so, he ain't got much to protect.
Man.
Oh, man.
I am Jack a hothead. What you mean?
Oh, why you do that, bro? Hey, Tony, what was going on with you saying you got a fatter ass than Zendaya, bro? What's going on?
Oh.
I saw that video, Chief.
Hey, listen,
Yo,
did I lie, though?
Tony, I thought you were banned from Twitter for a second.
I'm on new account. I put it in a video, YouTube video.
Oh no, if you look at Tony's tweets, he be saying some wild shit. I be looking at them. I just want to be actually like, what the hell's wrong with this nigga? But I was like, you know what? I'm not even gonna engage this nigga. I ain't even gonna do it.
Oh man,
I ain't even gonna do it, dog. Yeah. So moving on. Let me see.
this might
they almost.
Oh no. Go on.
They almost removed Kratos. I think, but they said this in the documentary, I believe. But it's just making like news now that they almost removed Kratos, or they thought about removing Kratos when they were making God of War.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Because everybody thought Kratos was like kind of this like one-dimensional character, and people didn't like him anymore, and everything like that. But they kind of,
I think 3 would have been a good sending off for Kratos. Start with a new character for the new one.
Would you have bought it anyway?
Good one, BG.
I don't know if you would have bought it.
I really don't want. I don't want to comment. I mean, hindsight is 2020. Like we see how God of War 2018 turned out, but like I don't know. I just don't know. I would have to see some concepts. They don't tell me.
Yeah, I'm glad they kept them. Glad they kept them.
But fuck, I can't even say that. It'll be a spoiler, but I'm just gonna say
Game's been out long enough.
I mean it has, but I'm just gonna say if you played the game, there might be,
Yeah.
We gonna see how far Kratos get into this trilogy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that. All right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, he's supposed to
some foreshadowing, it ain't too, we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I'm just gonna read off one of Tony's tweets that I was talking about.
Oh boy,
So,
I know which one's coming out.
So I believe this picture is from New Jack City. Is this New Jack City? So pretty much, I think it's I can't remember what movie. I think this movie. This is from New Jack City.
Is it Wesley Snipes?
Yeah, that's from New Jack, right?
Yes.
Yeah, when he's holding the gun and crying.
Yes.
And the caption says,
"Oh."
Tony's caption says, "Me closing the porn tabs. I ain't beat my meat to yet." So somebody can use my phone.
What's going on with you new age dudes, bro?
It be like that sometimes.
How you watching porn off your phone? I don't get that.
Huh?
Oh,
Where else would you do it?
That's only how the lower class does it, Jack.
That's like the new way. No, all the homies on Discord be like, yeah, you gotta do it off.
That's the way you go.
You a whole freak if you watch it on the TV.
Hey man,
What?
I don't
Wait,
judge you.
hold on. Wait, there's proper porn etiquette and how
Yeah.
you watch it.
Yo, yeah.
Laptop.
There's two. I got two main rules. I got two rules. You can't watch it on the TV, and you can't use a Bluetooth speaker. Like all that bass, like nah.
So what you do?
Those
You
are
hold your
two
phone in
rules.
one hand and jack off with the other one? How you do that?
Sometimes you prop it up. You do what you gotta
prop
do.
it up.
He said prop it
You're
up.
doing too much, bro.
What the hell?
Prop it, yo.
Wow, I've heard it all.
Y'all niggas got this to a science. I ain't know the rules.
Oh, we
I ain't
got
know
it.
there was rules, bro.
Y'all tripping.
Oh man. Somebody in the comments said he cast his to his big screen.
Okay, I can
Nah,
fuck with
he
that.
a freak.
I can fuck with that.
Nah.
Wait, how was putting it on a big screen to make you a bigger freak than watching on your phone? I don't get it.
Nah,
No,
that's
wait,
some.
Jack. You use the PlayStation, don't you?
Nah, that's some next.
No,
That's some next.
I no.
That's some next level horny
I'm not
shit watching on the TV. That's too
Hey,
much.
man.
No, everybody put a Pornhub on their PlayStation before. Though. Let's just keep it real.
He's taking it too far. Hey, that chat called BG doing that. We
Yeah,
didn't forget.
exactly. That learning dictionary called PG.
Nah.
This motherfucker typed in P in Pornhub and told me that was the learning dictionary.
Nah. I'm legit. No, first of all, I would never. Listen, first of all, I really don't know how that got there because let me tell you why I would never watch porn off a console. Because it's too hard to type shit in. Like you look like a complete nut moving your fucking controller across the keyboard, typing in like.
You got a cursor, dog.
Nah, dog, that's too much work. That's too much work. You look like a complete fucking nut. You're super horny if you got the patience to sit through typing on a console.
I put this shit up on PS3 one time. My shit overheated. I'm like, God damn. I'm like, my horny levels are crazy right now. God,
you niggas. Hey man, you niggas is freaks, bro.
Yeah, this topic's still going. I'm sitting here listening to y'all. See how far y'all gonna go.
Yeah, man. Oh, speaking of porn, so the legend.
It's a topic.
Speaking of that, the legend Joseph Fares, you know, the man who made A Way Out. So he said his next game, this is his quote, he said, "It's not a sex game, but you're going to get fucked." Sounds like an EA game.
Huh?
Yeah, it definitely sounds like they're gonna have some booty boxes in that game.
he added
Like a
that.
game, I'm gonna get raped. What?
That would have
Yeah. I mean, EA is his publisher, so it sounds about right.
Yeah.
been much.
Oh man.
They've been doing that for a decade or so. Shit.
Yo, he's making a name for himself for being like wildly outlandish though. Shout out to him.
That dude lit as
Shout
fuck.
out.
And he makes good
He
games.
is.
I like Brothers Tale of Two Sons, and I like The Way Out. He 2 for 2 so far as I'm concerned.
When he was at the Game Awards that year, that shit was funny.
How you fucked the Oscar?
Yeah.
Shit was lit.
Mm-hmm.
He was drunk.
BG is almost 30.
Oh yeah, but we started. What time we started? Didn't we start like 10 minutes late? Something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, let me see what else we got. Hold on. Yeah, the video. We talked about the video game tariffs, right? Yeah, that could be a problem.
Yeah, we talked about that the other week.
We talked about the new Switch Mini or the Switch Pro.
No, we did not.
No.
Playing
'Cause
through?
Do we have any
about it,
solid? Nigga, that's what we got here for.
Oh, Bon is the main one talking about it can't fit in my pocket. It was not portable. So what do you think about it, Bon?
Talk about it.
You made that man sound like Squidward.
Talk about it. Go ahead, Andrew. Talk. That's what you're here for.
I think it's gonna be. Oh, go ahead.
ESPN's got people that talk about football, baseball, bat. You here to talk about Nintendo? Go ahead.
It's a smaller Switch.
Good talk.
Thank you.
Thank you, man.
Thank you, Stephen A.
That's it.
What the fuck is going
This
on?
thing is the Stephen A. of Nintendo, clearly. Not really.
What?
I'm just wondering how you want me to break down a smaller Switch.
How do you feel about it? Do you think it's a good idea, bad idea? Would you be interested in
Okay,
buying
let me ask you guys. Would you want a more powerful Switch or a smaller one?
more powerful?
Bon?
I want a more powerful GameCube. That's what I want from Nintendo, honestly.
Bon?
I want it more powerful and smaller,
Why would you want it smaller?
so it can fit in my pocket.
So you do care about portability. Okay, Bon.
It's a portable console.
Uh-huh.
Shit. What is the
Yeah.
point of having a laptop that's like the size of a freaking desktop? You know what those laptops are.
Why aren't you complaining that a laptop can't fit in your pocket?
Because a laptop's not a pocket top.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Andrew.
Stupid.
It's a laptop.
I just remember you saying
Hey.
you refused to dock your Nintendo Switch. So
Hey, that was a hot response, though. That was
It's
fine.
a laptop, not a pocket top.
I'm just saying, I remember you being really critical that the Switch can't go in your
Yes,
pocket. but
because
not-
you guys say
at the
it's a
same
handheld
time-
and a portable.
At the same time, you're always talking about portable gaming is for peasants and stuff.
But if you create a handheld device, it should
It's
be
a
able to fit in
hybrid
your pocket.
handheld.
It's a hybrid handheld device. It should be able to fit in your pocket.
Is that Miss Tech right there?
Yes.
Why
Yeah.
your voice so low? Hold on. What the hell?
Who?
Miss Tech not fancy.
Hold on. Let me see.
Where's she been? I haven't seen her in a while.
How you turn people up on? I don't know how to do that.
Should be volume
Oh, the
button.
control room. I'm tripping. I get it.
Whose dog is that
Yeah.
barking?
Oh, you probably hear mine.
Oh, you already on max volume. What the hell?
Hold on, let me try another microphone. Hold on.
So let me see what else. Oh, I heard Microsoft is blocking crossplay for Final Fantasy 15.
What?
No, this was coming.
I thought it was 14. They've
Oh,
been blocking.
Andrew, you're gonna have to explain this one.
What's up?
You got to explain this one. What happened to Survive Together?
What you talking about?
Reiterate it for him, Jack.
Microsoft
Yeah,
blocking crossplay for Final Fantasy.
yeah.
I thought,
That's what
thought
I said.
Sony was only the bad guys.
No, I thought that was a Sony thing. I didn't know Microsoft
No.
was the reason.
Let me
that
see. I'm pretty sure I've seen it at home.
For that shit.
Because, no,
Like
it was
even just like a month or two ago, they
last
said
generation. When it
No,
came
look.
to PS3, and PC, they tried to put it on Xbox, and Xbox at the time said we're a closed platform. We don't do crossplay.
Yeah, this just came out 3 days ago. Microsoft crossplay policies are reportedly preventing Final Fantasy 14 crossplay.
It still is because they came out with a new content pack recently, and I'm sure they was like, hey, since y'all allow crossplay now, play together, survive together, feel special, suck your dick. Are y'all putting this game on Xbox now? And I guess something going on with that, bro.
It says
I don't know exactly what the reason is because like a month or two ago, I heard that was a PlayStation reason that they couldn't get that game even on the Xbox or the Switch.
That wasn't a PlayStation reason.
It says, according to roundtable discussion spearheaded by Yoshida of Square Enix and reported by Windows Central, Microsoft has 2 gaming policy issues that have kept a title such as Final Fantasy 14 off the platform and away from Xbox and PlayStation cross-platform.
Uh-oh. So much for suck dick together.
Oh Lord!
Bro.
So yeah, I haven't seen much outrage about
Yeah,
this.
what outrage at, bro? What's good, Blanche?
Yeah, where
I
is
didn't
it?
even see that on Twitter, so I didn't even know. Honestly.
Oh, you ain't been on
Oh,
Twitter? Hey, you ain't been on Twitter. All right.
No, you know why you ain't seen it on Twitter? Because people only care when it's a problem with Sony. That's all I'm saying.
Exactly. They hate greatness.
This shit crazy.
Damn, bro, you hate to see it.
You know what's crazy? PlayStation did crossplay on PS2 with Final Fantasy 11. So, you know, this has been a long time in the making, bro.
Mhm.
But that's not it. I ain't seen no outroar, you know. It's crazy.
Yeah, man, they ain't really mad. They just mad at
Nobody
Sony.
gives a fuck for real.
Yeah. Sony said they're too big to ignore. They believe at this point they're too big to ignore. I don't really know what that means, but
It's been like this since '94, though, man. Like I don't understand. Like a lot of these stories this week is like common sense shit.
yeah, it's summer stories. It's kind of
Yeah.
dry out here.
Motherfuckers repeating themselves. I don't know.
I hear you. This is why I say 2 hours should be the max limit. Let's get out of here.
Have we even been here 2 hours?
Yep.
Almost.
About 5 more minutes.
Well, let me check.
Start reading these super chats. Let's be out.
What about the one you deleted, Bond? No.
You don't get his money's gone and forfeited.
Yo,
Damn.
Crazy.
This is insane.
Just like I said way back at the beginning, just because you support the Patreon does not give you a license to say fuck shit. You are held to the same accountability everybody else is here.
Oh man.
I don't care if you donate $100. I'll still block your ass. Now, if we talking 1,000, you can say whatever you want.
Hey man, listen, bro.
Yeah, I'm looking at all the topics people even asked for about. I think we talked about everything, man. It's been a dry week.
Really has.
Yep, no return policy.
Y'all ain't got no topics, H Dog. Who else in here? Tony.
Nah, not that I've heard of. Like nothing important.
Oh man.
Chat, y'all got anything y'all want to ask us before we round up the saddle and start to mosey on out of here?
Nothing in the world of Xbox, Jimmy.
No.
Why you say that like you got offended? I'm just asking a question, bro.
Nah. I mean, you just had E3, you know.
Oh, okay, so yeah, nothing. Okay.
Wait,
Everybody on that Games Pass Ultimate, you know what I mean?
Man.
wait, Tony Wood wasn't banned, was he? You didn't block him, did you, man?
Banned his ass.
Why would you block Tony Wood?
Nah, that's wild. Why would you?
Yeah, Bless Red said in the Discord that he was blocked.
He was on some fuck shit.
You can't block Tony Wood, man. He says a lot of shit. But you can't block that man. He's a supporter.
Yeah, well, when we start talking about people's deaths and shit, it ain't cool.
Yeah, I see a tweet. I see a tweet that say they decided not to do the new tariff. So I don't know if that's real.
Yeah, I saw that too.
It's only like a day ago. They said they're not gonna do the tariff.
I saw that too.
I'm trying to block him when you all leave the chat.
Hey, yo, Tony Wood, hit me up on Twitter, bro.
Hey man, free Tony Wood, dog.
Because I don't know your channel name, so I need your channel.
It's Tony Wood 25.
Oh, they're talking about the national Pokedex in the chat for Pokemon Sword and Shield.
Well, Blandrew, what do you think?
I can see why people would have a problem with it, building up like your whole team for throughout the generation just for them to not be in the new game, and his excuse being, well, I mean, there's new games coming out, and that doesn't mean old Pokemon can't return. So, yeah.
Oh wait, they're not in the game, or they're not in the Pokedex?
They're not in the Pokedex. You can't. I don't even think you can transfer those Pokemon from your 3DS to the Switch version.
Oh, that's lame.
Yeah.
I don't blame you. You say Pokemon different a couple of weeks ago. Why are you saying it like that now?
Well, you know what? If Nintendo had a competent online, I'm pretty sure they could find a way to transfer it over.
I doubt that has anything to do with Nintendo's online.
Yo, where's all that static coming from?
That might be my phone.
It's like air. I hear it.
Yeah, yo, Tony Wood, you good, bro? Yeah, let me start reading these super chats.
Y'all be real quick on this block button now.
Who's anybody to block party, bro?
We can block people calling us idiots in the chat, right?
That depends.
What do you mean it depends?
Depends what they're calling you an idiot for.
Are they an idiot? I mean, are you an idiot?
No, but I'm just saying.
What'd they say?
I don't know. It was just a random comment.
Oh, all right.
I put them in timeout as a warning. That's how I usually do mine.
I always go for the nuclear option first.
I don't ban people no more, man. You got to say something incredibly stupid for me to ban you, dog.
Jack was being real toxic on The Last of Us earlier, though.
Bro, dude, I'm not going to even comment on what these dudes was doing, bro.
Yo, the stuff Jack was saying, I was like, yo, is this me talking right now?
No,
the
bro.
old BG?
I was real far back.
I couldn't believe the stuff that was coming out of Jack's mouth earlier, bro.
Bro, I went back. I haven't played the game in 10 months, bro.
Yo, it was so bad. Yo, like, he legitimately made Hardhead feel bad, bro. Like,
bro, hey, Hardhead, I love you, bro. I'm sorry, dog.
He was being so mean to Hardhead. I was like, bro, that's our friend, dog.
Hardhead was playing like he ain't had thumbs, though. I love Hardhead.
Oh, can we get these outros, please?
That's like my brother, dog.
Oh, man. Bro, what you got to do?
Bro, I
got a life.
Yo, this is like WWE watching 3 hours of Raw. It's too much. It's just the podcast needs to be 2 hours and then done.
Hey, man.
So you don't want to hang out with your NPCs, fam? Come on.
I want to go eat dinner. I want to chill out.
That's what I'm saying. What if I want to talk about my feelings?
Right, exactly.
And you have a wife. Go talk to her about it.
Oh, man. What? I want to talk about my feelings to y'all, man. The internets.
I don't care.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
cold. He cold, man. He cold.
Wait, you mean so I shouldn't really think that I could talk to y'all and depend on y'all? That's messed up.
Man.
The only thing you should depend on me on is showing up at 6:30.
Uh-oh.
Damn.
That's rough.
Be your own people.
And unfortunately, that's earlier than you usually show up.
Got your heart turned cold, boy. What's going on, man?
Yeah, man. This
That's
man
what
cold
got him
blooded.
acting up.
Patreon money must
That's
not be
what-
looking good.
That Twitter did that to him.
Thank you for Tango dudes, bro. We love you, bro.
That's what I've always been saying, though, man. I'm here to talk about games 2 hours and be out.
I feel you.
All right. So shout out to V Keeps It Low. You know, he donated, didn't write anything. Nick Evans said, I got another art piece coming at you soon, Bond.
I heard about
Tony,
that. Appreciate it.
Tony with 25, you're on block, by the way. F you, Black Bond. BG should have kicked you off WWP years ago. Have that same energy if someone you care about falls victim to depression.
Okay.
Man.
I
man.
didn't see Tony Wood in sympathy for Etica.
Wait, so what did Tony do to get blocked?
That's what he said.
He said some dumbass Etica bullshit. And
Oh,
when you know damn well he didn't have no sympathy for Etica, where was he about Etica? I'm the one that said 7 months ago he needed to get help. Where was Tony Wood at? Nowhere.
Man. Sauce Curry TV said,
Well, hold
What
up, Tony
concept-
Wood. If depression is a sensitive topic, then get some fucking help and stop crying about it. Jesus.
hey, man.
These people always get emotional about depression and then want to attack people. Take that same energy and deal with your issues.
Can you have a heart?
Yeah, I'm trying to have a heart to give
Jeez.
people the help they need. Okay, you got a fat person, right? They need to lose weight. I'm telling you to lose weight, and you tell me why can't I eat donuts? That's the way I look at this shit right now.
Where's your compassion, sir?
My compassion is that people live their best life, and by you not taking care of yourself, you ain't living your best life.
Man, this guy's brutal. This guy's a meanie.
Gotta
It's
get
an
you back
evil
on
world
Twitter.
we live in.
Gotta get him back on Twitter. He'll be all right.
Sauce Curry TV said,
Oh, Tony
What?
would have another $10 though.
yeah, I'm gonna read it. Sauce Curry TV said, what console exclusive game has lasting power? Dota, League, CSGO, and WoW is bigger than any console exclusive, and that's a fact.
Have fun with that, bro.
Word. I gotta agree with that.
This comment?
He said pretty much
right,
like
but
PC games like Dota, League of Legends, CSGO, and World at War have like more lasting power.
The PC doesn't have generations.
Mm-hmm. True. Like, yeah, there's no...
Styling and profiling says it perfectly straight. Depression don't make you special. Fucking deal with your shit and handle your business.
Red Devil 2008 says, shout out Kid Smooth. Just got the platinum iron snout.
Y'all gotta stop playing that, bro. Come on,
you know everybody. That's
Come
the
on,
points.
Iron snout.
That shit look crazy.
That game look low-key fire, like a Flash game.
Yeah, I thought y'all said that game looked lit. Let me check this out real quick.
Yo, did you guys ever try to play that Mario Battle Royale game? That game was pretty cool.
You know, I watched somebody stream it.
And then
Yeah, they shut it down already.
Chris Toussaint said, Total War Kingdom sold 1 million in 1 week and was the biggest PC release of 2007. Y'all need to... What's FWT again? Fall...
What?
He said y'all need to FWT. What's FWT?
I don't speak social region. I don't know.
FWT. I don't got a translation.
With it, or is it?
Read the rest of the statement.
No, that was it. Damn, bro, I feel old. I gotta go to Urban Dictionary. I'm about to check what.
Does that mean F with it or what?
Hold up.
They usually mean after world.
That's
no.
FTW though.
Oh.
You said
Yeah, hold on.
FWT?
Yeah, that's what it.
Hold on, let me make sure. Yeah, he said FWT. He said FWT. That's exactly what it says.
It's the F word, and then with that, basically.
All right, man.
Maybe he said
every day.
See, I feel old looking up fucking acronyms.
Oh shit.
Me too, man.
We appreciate the donation, bro.
Oh no. Okay, it's according to Urban Dictionary, it means fuck with that.
Didn't I just say that like 20 times already?
Well, we don't listen to you.
This is sad.
And yo, I would never play another Total War game again, bro. Those games are crack.
Oh, this game is fire.
What you playing, Jimmy?
My friend
Next game.
Oh, okay, I see you.
This was on Xbox. I played.
Chris Toussaint said, PlayStation Plus special sale going on right now. Should I buy Mass Effect Andromeda, South Park The Fractured Butthole, or Assassin's Creed Syndicate?
Fractured Butthole.
I would say Assassin's Creed Syndicate and Mass Effect.
I would say South Park.
It depends on the price.
Yeah,
this guy is saying that's how he knows I lived a sheltered life. Yo, you motherfuckers need to handle your shit and stop being crybaby bitches. You sitting on the internet crying isn't helping your situation. I fucking blow out my knee. I gotta get surgery. I gotta go to rehab. You think me fucking crying online that my knee fucking hurts is gonna make it better? I swear you people are fucking retarded.
Nope. Hey, man.
Hey, who's slamming shit? You don't pay no bills around here to be slamming shit.
and before you claim that I use that R word, your man's used it all up day, all up last week, all up the last 2 years. So talk to him about that.
Ooh.
As Bond sits on the internet crying.
Hey, man.
You blocked. You blocked.
Oh, shit, people getting blocked in the chat.
Stop blocking people, Bond.
These dumbass weak niggas that can't fucking fend for themselves. They want people to feel bad for them.
Oh shit!
Stop blocking people, Bob.
These people want other people to feel bad for them in their miserable lives. They don't want to help themselves.
Bro, Bond bitch slap.
Hey man, I got y'all, fam. Don't even worry about it. I got y'all, man.
Oh, my life sucks so bad. Please treat me special.
Stop being a jerk.
Jesus.
Hey, that's not me, people. That's Bomb.
You just want some clout, Bond.
Pretty much. That's all they want is clout.
Hey, man.
God damn.
Hey,
Talk about I lived a sheltered life. What did your fucking parents tuck you into high school? Fucking be a man. Shit.
This is crazy.
Hey, yo. Hit me up on Twitter, man. I got you.
This guy says I'm light skinned. Tony Wood, a faceless midget talking shit. Shut up, Tony. I don't even know what you look like, you bum.
Jesus, this shit lit.
Hey, man. I got y'all after the podcast, man.
I am so tired of these crybaby bitches in this overly sensitized world crying and complaining that the world isn't handed to them. Get out and do shit yourself. Come on.
Fucking millennials.
Damn, yeah, exactly.
Goddamn millennials. Bond is that old nigga now shouting at people getting near his porch.
Like, get out and do something yourself. This is crazy.
Old man yells at the moon for being.
Bro, if I was Thanos, I would have snapped the glove twice. Half the population isn't good enough. I would have cut it into 4.
Wow. Get off my lawn, you fucking.
No, now Tony said he live in Jersey. Where you at? I'm at the beach, but you too busy complaining about white people, remember?
Ooh,
wow.
Damn, what's going on?
I'm trying to figure that out. Goddamn.
People really
keep the peace.
Right
it's
now.
Sunday.
These people and their feelings because they want life handed to them on a silver spoon.
Bond in here acting
and they don't
unusual.
They don't want to work for anything in their damn life.
Oh,
Mommy, can you tuck me in? Mom, can I get cookies and milk?
Hey, I got a question.
Mommy, I got a bad grade on my test. I know I didn't study, but it's the teacher's fault.
Yo, you acting unusual right now.
I say just say thank you for the donation and say fuck.
Yeah, thank you for your $15 and fuck you.
Wow.
But holy, I don't see how you're saying I'm picking fights. Y'all the one talking to me first. I'm just responding.
And Bandai HD trying to shoot his shot. He said Miss Tech is fine. My wife agrees.
Bruh.
So wait.
Thank you.
Who's trying to shoot the shot? Him or his wife?
Hey, maybe both. Hey, if you win it, they win.
That's not my get down. Thank you, but no thank you.
I don't judge.
Have I ever had a threesome?
Huh?
Never mind. Continue.
Hey, man. Miss Tech, I'm probably gonna have to invite you next week since you know you can. You had to be late.
I know. I lost my keys.
Oh man.
Yeah, I found them in the parking lot.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll invite you next week though.
Oh, for sure.
What the hell? Oh, he lives in Fort Dix. It's funny. One of my friends is a fucking
what?
Base.
Fort Dix?
Yeah, let me get. Yeah, he does. My friend fucking lives there. Yeah, give me your name so I can have him run you through the freaking ringer at the base.
Wow. So excited. Said F Nintendo. Papa John said, didn't Sony say they were gonna make less games and more graphically open games or something like that? They did. They did say that.
Let me find Tony's real name and have my boy run him through the ringer at that base. At Fort Dix.
Oh, come on!
I will have him make Tony's life a fucking miserable hell.
Hey, I heard Tony Wood, like, you know, is general sergeant, lieutenant, some shit like that.
They gonna pull up with them dicks at Fort.
Yeah.
I heard he got that admiral status. I'm playing
admiral.
Yeah, AK with the dick on it.
BG, hate to tell you though, but admirals are in the Navy.
Hey man, I don't know shit.
I know.
In the podcast, player.
That's an admiral.
Hey, I don't know shit.
That's the perfect.
Hey man, I go by Call of Duty rankings.
Fort Dix is an army installation, BG. There's no admirals in the army.
Hey man, I go by them prestiges in Call of Duty. I thought them shits was accurate. Tony with 25 said, my bad, BG, but depression is a sensitive topic. With WWP is held to a higher standard. Shit.
Yeah, so he should be held to a higher standard, especially being on a military base. You fighting for this country, and apparently you got issues.
And Bond's cold demeanor and selfishness set me off. Can you stop being so cold and selfish, Bond? Please, seriously. No jokes. Jokes aside.
Oh,
being
man.
so cold and selfish. God damn it.
I just want these people to be productive members of society. They apparently don't want to be.
Distraught Falcons fan. Y'all glorify the Modern Warfare 2 game Chat Days, but I hated it. I couldn't even defend myself because I talked reckless. My parents would have beat the brakes off me.
Damn, this guy said depression is a joke. Hope y'all in the chat hang yourselves.
What? Why you came so late?
Bumblebee.
Yeah, there's somebody in the bus.
Yeah, I hear that. It sounds like a bee or something.
Somebody selling drugs on the pager?
Well, let me.
What the fuck is that? What is that?
BG, it sounds like coming from you.
Me?
Yeah.
I don't think it's I hear it. I hear it, so I don't think it could be me. But let me finish. I heard and read. It might be because my headphones are dying. It could be. Or my phone is not. I hear it too, so it can't be me. Tony with 25 said, "How did Bond handle his depression when Jack Move owned him over that D-badge segment?"
It wasn't even that important. If that causes you depression, you really have lived a pampered life.
You light-skinned Bond. Stop it. I'm in Jersey, by the way.
Yeah, we know. You're at Fort Dix.
Tony Wood 25 also said, "I'm a fallback BG, but if Bond want that work, I'm on military leave. Have fam at Fort Dix, New Jersey.
Unlimited break like GLM.
Hey, he got them vets too, like Melon. This shit crazy.
Hey man, I like Tony Wood.
Keep the peace, man.
He would go to a base called Fort Dix too.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Wow. Bond disrespecting our military wasn't me.
I'm disrespecting the military. When would a military personnel ever threaten a civilian? You disrespected the military yourself. You're supposed to be serving and protecting me regardless. So you can shut the hell up about that. You got to serve and protect members of the KKK because they got their freedom of speech. So I don't even want to hear that.
Hey man. And last super chat, Flappy 101 said, "So will Switch still sell the same if their release day and date was PS4 was the same as PS4 and Switch?"
That man would have ran the to the ground.
You still running with that false narrative, Bond?
Yeah, okay.
Nah, I don't think they would have sold as well.
Someone got the microwave a little
Yeah, I can't even talk over that noise, honestly.
Yeah, I don't know who that's coming from.
Yeah, I don't know who it is.
Yeah,
Is
Tony
it
would definitely ain't about it because no real military man would threaten a civilian.
We gonna get out of here. Let's do these outros because somebody is buzzing it up.
Yeah, I hear it too.
Bond.
Peace out, everybody. Maybe I'll upload a video tonight. Who knows?
All right, Tony.
Hey man, go check out my channel. I'm trying to get it hot. Don't make me go on the press when a trash podcast like Skunkcast and all that.
Yo, what
like,
in the fuck?
Whoa.
so make sure my shit's hot. Don't let these don't let that last guy have more views than me. Go check my shit out.
Jack.
Oh shit! What's wrong with y'all niggas today, man? What's going on? What's wrong with y'all? Don't worry.
It must be the heat. It must be the heat, bro.
Hey, I got y'all at totally. Hey, look, what the fuck? Hold on. Okay.
What the hell?
Appreciate y'all for watching. I gotta get up out of
Somebody
here.
in the kitchen.
He's about to be out. Right?
H Dog.
All right, y'all. It was a good episode. Go find me on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube at HDog Gaming, and I'm out.
Tony Wood still. Yo, give me your real name, Tony. We'll find you.
We'll find.
Damn,
Wow.
You mean you'll find him? I'm not really interested in.
I know 3 people at that base, 3 in high-ranking positions. Please let me know your names so I can see how big of a clown you are.
Oh man.
We'll find you.
Damn.
Wow.
that guy lagging behind every run, that funny talking motherfucker, that kid. Yeah, we know him.
Wow. Jimmy.
Yo, what's up, man? J Mega Games. My friend Pedro is the heat. I'm out of here. Have a good night.
All right. Blandrew.
Good episode. Can't wait for next week.
What's your name, Tony? Don't be a bitch now.
Wow.
You're
Is that
real,
everybody?
You're a real tough guy behind that blank avatar.
Bond.
Yo, Bond is wild. What's going on?
Yo, Bond is
Bond.
Bond is acting unusual right now, dog. You acting totally different.
What's your face on camera so we can see what you're really about?
Yo, this nigga Bond acting different, dog.
We're gonna have everybody at the Fort Dix base look at this idiot.
Wow. Bond, your outro?
I already said it.
Oh, okay. We done. That's everybody. Miss T-Tech still in here?
I'm still here. Sorry
All
I
right.
came late. Sorry, but next week,
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I'll be on time.
All right, y'all. We out. Keep the peace. Spread love. That's the Brooklyn way. Everybody love each other, man.
Take care of yourselves and stop crying to other people about your shortcomings.
Hey, Bond didn't have this energy for Ravish though. That's all I'm gonna say. I ain't like yet.
Rabbit.
Them flowers in the background telling them to cut this shit off, bro.
Another dick sucker.
Ravish is back right now.
I'm out here, bro.
Crazy. That's just something mighty close.
We out, bro.
Are you in Brooklyn?
That's me. That was me.
Yeah, but it sounds close to you, dog.
You outside? Shit.
No,
we
I'm
out,
actually
we out,
inside.
we out, y'all.
Hey.